The Haywading, Miss No More Home. Thirsty you know me as motherfucking Don Chicha Home King Kong in the Bronx. Brooklyn nigga gonna give you what you want. Fuego en los ojos, monstruo de los monstruos. With a chokehold on the old gold. Cerveza fresca que nepas en trenzas. This the best spot to get shot.
Check the vibe. Cheer, salute, Orlando and worldwide. You are now tuned in to another episode of Check the Rhyme right here on Indie Jams Radio. I am your favorite Puerto Rican, GQdaembassy. And of course, we have the beautiful Fuego, Necessary News in the building.
What's up, baby?
What's going on, mama?
Just a little sore, but I'm good.
Oh, chill. That sounded all type of crazy.
It did sound a little crazy.
Yeah, it's all good. It is what it is. Why are you so sore?
From the gun yesterday.
I know this, but they don't know. So, for all the Check the Rhymers out there, you know, Fuego is officially part of Law and Order now.
Oh, yes. Professional.
This is
Sniper.
Fuegisco, what is Marisco Hargate? Fuegisca Hargate? I don't know. I'm trying. It's a reach. It is what it is. But I mean,
you're reaching.
I am. It is what it is. But I'm saying though, you had a great time.
I did. I had a great time shooting a gun for the very first time.
Yo, I'm so you thug. You.
I did.
That's nice.
I know.
All right. So that's.
I feel like I'm a sniper now.
Feel like you can kill somebody now.
Yes.
That's
Let
one time
somebody try
for
to break in now.
Oh shit. She's like, and she got a lot of bullseye hits too.
A lot. I mean, if the target was super close.
But what they tell you, they said in a real life situation.
Yeah, they said in real life situation that's about how close they would be. So.
Exactly. So there you go.
They would be dead.
They'd be out of here.
Out of here.
It's ghost. All right, so that's good. You know what I'm saying? One time for you on that.
Yes.
So that's good. And we got a special guest up in here.
We do.
Straight out of the Celebrity Boxing League. We've got,
you already know.
Yo, man, we've got the one and only RayRok in the building.
It was good.
Chilling, man. Make sure you get the mic nice and close. He's over here getting the medicine put up nicely. I see you. Ray was like, yo, y'all could burn here? Like, I mean, I wish I could burn, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
But again, if he would be watching the show.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Oh.
It's all good. But he's still a very much a supporter.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Very much.
There is no doubt. Hit me up and say, yo, dog, what's good? I got to get back on. We got something to promote. I mean, come on, man. You can't be a supporter and do that. So, I mean, not do that. So, you got to be a supporter to be able to hit somebody.
That's right.
And I said, of course. Absolutely. I made a phone call and was like, listen, today's show
you have
this
to
Sunday,
wait.
I got to put you on the next week. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jersey Hope. You know what I'm saying? But
I appreciate that.
Yeah, Jersey Hope understood. He's that's my guy. So we going to get him on next week and shit like that. So, man, Ray, talk to me, brother. What's popping? I know you was asking me about the fight yesterday, and I'm the worst fight fan, and I did not watch the fight. Please.
Last night was a historic night in boxing, a historic night for what I would say overseas boxing, European boxing. Anthony Joshua Usyk last night. Usyk shocked the world last night. And gave Anthony Joshua the business.
The business.
I'm so mad we missed that.
I mean, he gave him the business. Shout out to both companies, to UFC and to DAZN for separating both events and making sure that they didn't conflict each other and giving all of us fight fans the opportunity to be able to enjoy both of them. Yesterday was a great night of great night of just
fighting,
violence, sports.
It's a great night of
you said
violence.
all day, right?
It was all because once that started, then the prelims for UFC started.
That's like at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, those fights last night were amazing too. Some great fights.
Shout out,
knockouts.
Nice.
Shout out to all the people that went to the sporting bars and grills and got the whole night. I used to do that shit. I used to go to one in particular. I don't want to shout them out because I'm not getting the check. I used to go there for the prelims, 7 o'clock, and I didn't leave until after the main event. One time for me, off getting free sodas the whole night and one chicken wrap.
Yeah, last night we went to an
Take some water, please.
We went to 2 venues last night. Both of them were They didn't have no tables
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the east side. So.
When you got there, or you was already good and everyone else had to stand?
No, when we got there.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo,
We watched the majority of it at the house. We got there and I said, hey, let's go hit a bar.
Yo, hold on. I'm not gonna ask what venues you went to, but I'm gonna make a public service announcement. When you see RayRok come in the fucking building, clear the fucking
Clear
table.
the way.
Somebody, goddamn it.
Clear the way.
Bar or some shit. Don't make this man stand up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this next event is gonna have standing room only. I just want to make sure my ass is playing right. We got to make sure our ass is playing. More her than me. I can stand up, but this right here, I start to hear and shit. I'm like, God damn it.
Last one, UCBL 3 was something crazy.
Yeah, we had a great time.
It was something crazy.
It was a little different. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect to see the women get the money thrown and shit. I was a little worried for them. I said, one of them about to get knocked the fuck out when the dollar bill blinds.
Yeah.
You went to the first one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you went to the one.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, you want to know what's crazy?
Yeah.
That was something that I completely out of left field said, I need a Vince McMahon some shit out here. I need to come up with some concept, some idea that puts me away from everybody else, that gives me something that they talk about that makes me stand out to all the other boxing promoters out there.
Yeah.
And
but we definitely spoke about it.
You know, y'all know where I work. La Palace.
Yeah.
I'm one of the boys from the Palace. I'm throughout the week.
Yeah.
And
I haven't gotten the green light to go.
You know, Monday nights.
No, you're not
we
going
got
to.
what's called pay-per-view Mondays, green carpet Mondays.
Yeah.
So I said, we got the girls dance.
Yeah. I gotta go. I just gotta make sure I bring sand to the beach. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
That's
That's
it.
right.
It's a beautiful. I
right.
finally got it. My 42nd birthday
Nice.
was in July.
Oh man.
And my 30th birthday was a little tour that we did, and it was a strip club tour.
Nice.
That we did in the city. It was my last like tour as an artist with the group that we had.
Yeah.
And it was me, Reggeaton, Anthony Bo, DJ Assassin. We went throughout the whole state.
Okay.
Master Joe. It was a great reggaeton tour. And I begged wifey. Me and her just gotten married, and I'm like, yo, it's my last run. You know,
she's like, but exactly what does that mean? Your last
what
run,
does that
nigga.
she went on the tour with me,
I
but
can imagine
it was so nobody would get in trouble.
Yeah.
It was let's get in, perform, and get out.
Yeah.
That's
And
always a good look.
We didn't stay.
Yeah.
We didn't. No vacilamos. It was all respectful.
Nice.
Now 42. We done been married for 13 years.
Nah, congratulations.
And I'm like, hey, you know, this time around,
I feel like
let's have some fun as a husband and wife tonight.
I get that. 13
I gotta
years,
call
yeah.
I gotta call Juanito and say that once me and Kiki get some shit, we gotta do a strip club tour.
What?
What?
In 13 years after we're married. We're not
That's
even married, so
in
you have a
13 years.
long
Yeah,
way.
you gotta
13 years, we gotta
build
be
that
way
you
done and
you have a
over.
long way to go.
Oh Lord, we'll figure out the kinks. I'm just throwing it out there.
So we had a ball. My wife is very conservative, very to herself. I'm out there, and she's like, don't talk to me, don't. And that night we had a few drinks, and before I knew it, she's grabbing my money and she's starting like, yes, we're gonna have fun tonight.
Oh shit.
So man, you know.
Did you slip something in her drink?
No.
Yes,
no.
alcohol.
And alcohol, yes. Alcohol. She's a beer drinker. That night I was like, you
shit.
drinking Hennessy with me.
Oh, that's what
that's
it is.
what it
That's what
is.
did
So we
it.
put her on the gas. She had
Blame it
some
on
fun. And even the girls, because, you know, I'm like, yo, my wife's coming. And we want to give her a good time. And
Yeah.
at the end, they were like, RayRok, she had a ball. She was throwing money.
She had a better time than you.
And I'm like, yo, I don't even know. It's like, they said, hey, you got a pass tonight, homie. You're going to have some fun, enjoy yourself.
Word.
And for, you know, your husband and wives that are out there that may not have done that or haven't done that in the past, yo, go out, have some fun with your spouse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Throw a couple of bucks. Believe me, it's something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, it can also be almost like an intimate affair.
Absolutely
It's like a foreplay. It's like a pre.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
You got wifey there, she's lit, you lit, y pa' fuera, we gonna have some fun tonight. So it's a great pregame that we in a new day and age, man.
Yes.
Definitely.
2021.
Yeah.
And, you know, Sometimes you got to spice things up. Sometimes you got and that's spicing things up without even crossing the line. You know what I mean?
Right.
Without asking for the threesome. That's a threesome without a threesome.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah,
It's right before the line of it, but yet it's still in good faith, and it's still, we ain't disrespecting nobody or fight. So
100%.
for all y'all couples out there, take me up on that, please.
Yeah. So when you have a new event coming up.
Yes, UCBL 4 will be coming. Actually, this week, this Saturday night, it's fight week. I love to say that it's fight week, and I partnered up with a company called Red Promotions.
Okay,
out
shout
of
out
California.
to them. Okay, shout out to Cali.
Ray Rohde, actually, you met him at the last event.
Okay.
Remember the Filipino that they came all decked out?
Yes, I do actually. I don't
yeah.
know. I can't remember if I met him though. I don't think I formally met him though.
When we was in the corner with Earl and everybody.
Okay.
Because I have been telling Earl, about the merge that's going to be coming.
Okay.
We are licensed. I'm licensed in the state of Florida.
Let's
I'm
go,
licensed
man.
in the state of California, in
Nice.
the state of Nevada, to throw
Wow.
professional fights,
Wow.
amateur fights, celebrity fights.
Yeah, 3 great
You
states
know,
to be.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Licensed in that.
The next one is New York.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Once
that.
the
New
doors
York.
open, it's New York, and then we got all the floors open to be able to compete and to be able to open doors. Last time you saw who we brought the heavyweight champion.
Yes,
Johnson.
I appreciate
don't know if
that.
You see
That
what,
was a good
what,
look
what
too.
he did.
Oh yeah, no, that was the last fight.
Besides
After the
last
strippers.
he just broke boxing history.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he came up with. He has a deal with Bally Sports Network. For those that don't know who Bally Sports Network is, they bought over Fox.
Oh wow.
Fox Sports is no longer Fox Sports. It
Oh,
is
one
now
time for that.
The Bally Sports Network. They've taken all over boxing.
Yes.
Baseball,
Okay.
basketball, and there's some NFL teams, but not all the NFL teams.
For
But
now.
the NFL has their own network that covers their games.
Gotcha.
So they haven't opened up that licensing yet, but they do have the licensing for the NBA and for Major League Baseball.
Wow.
And now what used to be
Big.
PBC Boxing on Saturday nights on Fox,
Yes.
will no longer be. It will now be Entro Box.
Wow.
And Ron is the CEO and founder of Entro Box.
Wow, shout out to Ron.
A total of 53 fights for the next 3 years.
Wow.
And we're not talking about just fights. We're
Right,
talking
right.
about major TV Saturday night pay-per-view
Let's
fights.
go, man.
So
Oh, man,
it was
one
a
time.
major deal. He, like I said,
Nice.
he partnered up with the Bally Sports Network, Entro Box. They'll be coming out with fights coming out on Saturday nights throughout the country. But on a smaller level, Red Promotions, myself, UCBL, RayRok Entertainment, we will still keep on doing our local fight events and building them fighters up from the ground up, which is something that I've taken a lot of pride and had a lot of fun in the last couple of years, seeing a lot of kids that have been fighting on our amateur fights.
Yeah.
And have been coming up as kids.
Yes.
Now they ain't kids no more. They 19, 20, and they pros. 1, 2, 3, and 0. A few knockouts. Some of them are in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, wow, we're doing something.
Yeah, you're inspiring, you're
we're
birthing, you know what I'm saying?
We're not just, toying around with it. We're actually licensed in 3 different states, and this Saturday night was sold out. Semi-High Valley in California and Los Angeles. Red Promotions Global Boxing Organization. We got Roberto Ortiz, 15-0, 15 knockouts. A huge up-and-coming prospect that's on the West Coast.
So that event is going to be in the West Coast,
In
you
LA.
said? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
LA,
Oh,
yep.
I was just
Los
in LA not
Angeles,
too long
yep.
ago. Shout out to
So
LA.
I get out there Thursday night. I'll be out there on Monday. Can't wait.
Nice.
Shout out to that kid Flo that's on the line right now. Got some links up for those that know that I have been in the cannabis game for a few years now. I came out with the pre-roll about 3 years ago.
Nice.
On Party Rock OG.
Okay.
And now we plan to hopefully brand it up even more to be in the bags and have the strands out there, and not just in the pre-roll, but actually have the bags out there
Nice.
in dispensaries and get up on the market. So
That's what's up, man.
legal hustles, baby.
I mean, listen, man, we always talk, you know what I'm saying, sponsorships, you know what I'm saying? And we can definitely put that out there on this side
Yes,
as well,
sir.
bro. So it's all love, 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 love. Trust me when I tell you on that, you know what I'm saying? Anyone performing out there for the event?
No, not at this event. We will not have some performers due to the venue.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the venue's not like our other venues where we've been able to create stages and be able. It's an outdoor venue for one,
Okay.
and LA's not, even though it's it's more of a. It's not our urban platform.
I got you.
More of a Mexican-based platform.
Yeah.
I would say out of the 1,300 tickets,
You know what's crazy?
probably 1,200 of them are.
I'm gonna be Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I could have covered that.
Yeah.
I got a few Mexican artists. The hip hop would have shut that place down.
Yeah, we can definitely get it rocking out there because,
Yeah.
like I said, my partner RayRok, which is
Yeah.
Red Promotions,
Yeah.
he's Filipino, but he's the most. I mean, he ain't hood because he
Right.
but he's as urban as us,
Yes.
but Filipino.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
he got a G pass. He
he's
just
the
you know what I'm saying?
son of the president of the Philippines.
Oh.
And his dad threw a lot of big fights.
This nigga got his
Yeah.
own money,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Like coming to America shit.
And he has come over here on some entrepreneur shit. He's got movie deals out right now. We got for those of you that haven't checked it out yet, have you downloaded the app yet? The Viva Live TV app?
Nah, I
For the
haven't
fights?
actually. No.
We got 2 channels.
I gotta
I've
get
been
on that.
game. Viva Live TV. For
Yeah.
those of you that haven't, download the application. It's a free app. Cable television with channels from all over the world, and all of your mainstream CBS, your TMZs, MLB Network, they're all on our network.
Word, that's crazy.
And it's
Yo, we
free
gonna get
cable.
that.
You can upgrade it to have like a movie pack, like your Netflix and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
For $4.99 a month. But both of my channels are on the free network.
Right,
You don't
right.
have to pay for my channel, which is channel 8, Fight Night channel,
Uh-huh.
which is where I throw all of my pro fights on, all my amateur fights, celebrity fights. It's all catered to
That's
that channel.
dope.
And then we have In the Mix TV, which In the Mix TV is a Latin urban network, bilingual station for all of you entrepreneurs, all of you movie makers, podcasters. We have a platform for you.
Yeah,
guys
we need to check the
be able
rhyme
to grow
channel.
that.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
we can definitely
Crazy.
work on that with Viva. Viva right now got over 4
with it.
million subscribers.
I'm with it.
Shout out to Johnny Falcones. He's for those of y'all that don't know Johnny Falcones, he was the manager for Celia Cruz.
Oh,
the
wow.
original manager for Mark Anthony that helped build their careers.
Man.
He owns the Viva Live network now, and you know, I've been super blessed and thankful that I've done a bunch of projects in my life. I've been a part of a bunch of things, and it's like you get overlooked, or they take your ideas and run with them.
Yeah.
And I've had, thankfully, and God bless, knock on wood, since I've come to Viva, I bring stuff to the table for him, and he's a visionary just like me. But
Yeah.
on top of being a visionary, he got the money I ain't got. So
Yeah.
he's been able to take my vision. He's been able to help me put these visions in
Together.
play and get them running and going out. And I appreciate that and been super thankful for getting these channels up with them. I was with another network, which was Tiki Live. You know, they gave me my first opportunity to get into the TV business, to get into the network business of having an actual channel.
Right.
Having 24/7, you know,
Coverage.
is not easy to fill. It's very.
Yeah.
And for the last year and a half, one thing about the pandemic that helped me out was, all right, everybody's at home. They watching TV.
Yeah, right. We got you.
And what
Accessibility.
even though I didn't have up-to-date footage of what I was doing right now,
You still had content.
I had 13 years of content of
Yeah.
what I've done in my career for the last 13 years. Concerts, interviews, videos, our own shows. And I put it all on the network and just started putting up content.
It's
because
always new when you
what's
never saw
old
it.
to us
Right.
is brand new to
That's
everybody
right.
else. And it started catching on and people started going. I started putting a lot of local artists on it. Braulio, Jay Terra, Ta'o, all of their videos are on
Yeah.
there. I also have Romeo Santos, Pitbull, Akon.
Nice.
You can go to our network and you can watch live videos, you know, and we have video countdown shows
Yeah.
with myself and a girl named Barbie Candy from Puerto Rico, beautiful model from out in the island that she was actually on the Te Bote video. She was the model
yeah?
from the Te Bote
Oh,
video.
shit. Let's go,
And,
nigga.
she's on the show with us as a host.
That's lit.
And then with all the boxing stuff, what we did, we created a reality TV show called Hustle in the Bag.
Ooh.
Hustle in the Bag is how I hustle my bag.
I like that
And
shit.
how I
Yeah.
hustle my bag on multiple levels. You don't just see me,
Doing one thing.
yeah, in a nightclub. You see my boxing. You see what I do with the kids in the Little League. You
Yeah.
see what I give back to the community with the murals and what me and my wife have put together. a little bit of how we get to our money on an everyday basis.
Nice.
Let's thank God for the last 20 years I haven't had to work for anybody else but myself.
That's what I'm working on, man. That's what I'm working on to get to that level. But you know what? One time for you and all those that already can apply that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a glue. I mean, at one time, you know, I remember, I don't know if this is really going to count, but it is what it is. You know, I used to bootleg. So I didn't work for anybody else, just for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever way you get to the bag.
And it was beautiful. It was really great.
It took me and my, like I said, me and my wife have been married for 13 years.
Yes.
And out of the 13 years, I had to argue for 10. Quit your job. Quit your job.
Yeah.
Quit your job. I mean, y'all see my wife's work.
Yo, she did the mural.
Roberta Clemente.
Yeah, at the Azalea Park. Man, that was crazy.
She has some other work that she put out. I don't know if you've ever heard of The Great Escape.
The Great Escape? I think I have, actually.
The Great Escape is some houses that are in Claremont owned, and they're like private mansions.
Oh, wow.
Every single room is a themed room. You got the Hershey room, you got the Monopoly room, you got the Twister room. Every single room is a different concept. And then she has a theater room, which was like a Jumanji room.
Oh, that's lit.
They have a pool that we created into a pool table. And they have the actual pockets in the pool. And,
so the pool looks like a pool table, but it's a pool though. But it's just that's fire.
This place, the Great Escape, it's already sold out to 2020.
But what do they do there? Like what kind of events do they have?
It's like an Airbnb.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's like an Airbnb. It's a privately rented property, and you have the whole property.
That shit is crazy.
It's $3,500 for the weekend, from Friday to Sunday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's a theater. It has that. But let's say you have a family reunion.
That's the spot.
And you have families.
Yeah.
Every family pulls out $400. And it has pool. It has a humongous pool with slides.
Yeah.
It has putt golf. It has.
So we need to, Earl, Thurston, we need to get a low life event popping at this spot. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't just have one. He has 4 properties.
Wow.
And out of the 4 properties, she has been the major artist on those properties.
Wow.
Her work has come on Fox, CNN.
Damn, that's super dope.
So, you know, we've been trying to build her in this local market in Central Florida because I'm like, I know my hustle. I know my grind. You put me on the street, I'm going to get money. You put me in a nightclub, I'm going to get money.
Yeah.
You put me with artists, I'm going to find a way to get them popping, and we going to make money.
Nice.
Now, you put me in a ritzy, an art show where you have a bunch of gringos that are speaking a different language than me, and they're looking over the shoulder like, hey, watch yourself. You got the Boricua back there. I haven't learned how to
master that yet.
And how to master that. And I'm like, how do we overcome this? How do we and just pushing and pushing and pushing. And thank God the Orlando City have opened up their doors. She did a poster for the Orlando Pride, and handwritten poster, and they went and printed it and had her.
That's the soccer team for
the Orlando.
For those that
MLS.
don't know, yes.
And this Wednesday, for all of you that can make it, she will be at the Orlando City Lions game. She will be painting live during the game.
Wow.
On the floor, and they will be showcasing her. So
that's
you can make it out to the game.
That's
show
crazy.
Some support and scream for us. It's gonna, dope. And for all you Orlando Magic, anybody that know the Magic, Joey Colon, any of you, we want to do the Orlando Magic in the next.
That's what's up.
And her work is out there. Roberto, the Suns came to see the venue.
Really?
They took pictures of me and Earl.
That's lit.
They saw what we was doing. We dragged them to Azalea Park so they could see.
They had.
What?
Yeah.
And we got some things working out with them. They are part of an organization called RBI Baseball, and RBI Baseball goes around to urban communities and helps build fields. And you already know what we go through at our fields, being an independent league. You've gone out there and helped us and given us your time and help. And they want to come in and help. And if they can drop artificial turf fields, I mean, we don't got to do no yard work for 15 years.
You know what I'm saying?
So it'll be a big help to us. They've talked to us, and hopefully, they back up what they said with us, and they're gonna be redoing our fields at Azalea Park and really.
Wow. Same thing with the artificial and
all of our fields. They want to redo all of our fields.
Great.
Give us brand new. What do you call it? Scoreboards.
Yeah.
So
Let's go, man.
What me and Earl sometimes, and even yourself, because you've been out there, you think, man, this shit gets overlooked.
Yeah, of course.
People don't appreciate this.
100%.
We went from 3 teams to 7 teams this year.
That's more than double.
Yep. Yeah. And you already know our league.
Yes.
90% of our league is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And if they're not Puerto Rican, they're Hispanic.
Yeah, Hispanic.
And the majority of our kids, a lot of them don't got the money to pay and play.
Yeah, correct.
And we've been out there getting sponsors. Shout out to my brother Rick Stone, Will LeBron, and LeBron's batting cages for all the help that they've given us with the Little League and donating their time and donating their money. DJ Nasty helping getting uniforms. My company, UCBL. A lot of these events that we've been doing for UCBL, the whole purpose of it is so that we can help fund some of the things that we're doing.
Nice.
Getting our new uniforms, getting our new fields, having the clay and stuff that you think is not, but it adds up.
It adds up. It's a beautiful community. It's a beautiful field, and it's a beautiful opportunity to give back, because every little bit, when you see the kids take the field, the best thing about it is that they get to go onto the field and have fun.
Yep.
And I have to worry, is this place going to get shut down? Is it safe to play? You know what I'm saying? Not just the neighborhood, but is the environment on the field safe? And I was impressed the first day. I knew there was some cleanup that needed to be done, but whatever. That's always off season. Things are gonna happen, and then when you got to get ready for the first day, right? And I was like, man, this is great. I wish I had more time. Unfortunately, with my job, it had me out. Yeah. But as much as I could be in, and I was always calling Earl, I'm gonna be back at this time. Do you need something? We're good for right now, but I will let you know. Earl, let me know. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that.
Yeah.
So, and it still is, like that.
That was one of the reasons why I came back to Azalea Park. I grew up playing ball in Azalea Park. First time I set footsteps on Azalea Park literally was 1992.
Wow.
I graduated in 97. For those of you that don't know, I played a little bit of minor league baseball. And I'm one of the few that came back and said, I'm going to come back and give my time.
Yeah.
Since 2003, for the last 18 years. I've been out there on them fields helping out, and
your wife too.
And we were at Union Park. That's where we were living at. That was our area.
Right.
And we came over and played Azalea Park. I saw the fields. I saw the condition of everything, and I saw how much Earl was working.
Yeah.
And how the job that he was putting in. But
he almost died there.
It was like by himself.
Yeah, he almost died there in that fire. I was like, wow.
We threw the camp. Me and Felipe Lopez threw the free camp for the kids that day, and he went out to make some French fries and hot dogs for the kids, and the kitchen caught on fire.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But,
needless to say, Earl, I'm never gonna ask you to fry anything in my house. Not saying it was your fault. Nah, but just glad that at the end of the day we can laugh about it. You know what I'm saying, and we didn't lose a great brother like that. You know what I'm saying, because Earl is that's the mayor right there in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I tell him. You're going to be the future mayor of
saying?
Central Florida. He's dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's right now.
Oh, he'll get there.
So, yeah.
He'll get there. And shout out to the whole Low Life family. You know what I'm saying? I just recently started my journey with the whole Low Life family. You know what I'm saying? With Low Zone. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely proud of that. And I'm just looking to continue to expand and be beneficial, to the legacy of Low Life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, let's get into a joint.
Yes, sir.
Because I feel like this is where we need to go right now. This right here is not, I wouldn't say it's a classic, but it's from someone that has been around for quite some time. This brother does deserve the respect of being on the forefront of hip-hop since the time you last stepped on Azalea Park as a player. And he just recently did lose a versus battle. I'm saying that on the air, but nonetheless, he's still one of the greats, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, and a genius.
He lost that day, but we won.
Because we were in the building.
We won. Hip-hop was
100%. 100%.
That was a win for hip-hop and for our hip-hop. Not all the garbage out right now.
But
for the kids that don't know what real lyrics are, what real music are, real vibe, and not that on some vibe that we ain't really out here just talking shit.
Oh no, We know
metaphors, bars, word for word.
Definitely.
And they could go at it song after song after song after song.
Definitely.
I had to work that night, and I'm like, man, I don't want to leave.
Yo, man, I worked and I was watching it. You know what I'm saying? He had me. I ain't gonna lie. He had me sweating because I was like, I'm not ready for winter clothes yet. And
you know what he did? I like what he did in staying with the roots. And he came with the hits later on.
Yeah.
But when he came with his original joints,
the Flo Jo joints,
the street joints, which not too many people, they only know the hits. They only know
correct.
Your
obvious ones.
Your MTV hip hop followers, your BET hip hop followers.
And he didn't even play all the hits because they chose not to play any R. Kelly features. But, you know what I'm saying, for obvious reasons. But I'm saying they would have been able to pull that out the bag.
When was the last time we saw an artist like really?
First of all, this is the first time we ever seen an artist that is from 93 to now. None.
When he said since '88, I was like, that just went. Whoa!
I remember seeing Joe.
Kids. They said '88.
Yeah.
Was there dinosaurs back then?
Yeah. I remember seeing Joe in Diamond D videos when he had hair and he was just a teenage fat boy. No lie, he was in those videos during those times. You know what I'm saying? She from Texas. She don't even know what Diamond D is. She's like, what jewelry store is that? You know what I'm saying? So we know. You see what I'm saying? It's before Terror Squad was a musical group. Terror Squad was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shit. Now, like I said, he's a genius. He's stood the test of time. Can continue. He just recently put out something not too long ago with Khaled, and you know what I'm saying, and he can still go. He's still doing his thing. So I'm not knocking him on that.
I like how you kept on slapping Ja with that. Man, your hits was 15.
Yeah.
From now.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I'm still relevant.
Facts. Big facts. So we're gonna get into this one. This one is featuring someone that I wish I could still hear today, Jay Holiday. I don't know where the fuck he ever went, but man, salute to Jay Holiday wherever you at, brother. And let's get into it, and we'll be back, which you already know what it is. So CTR23, checktherhymeradio. We got RayRok. We got Fuego. It's your favorite Puerto Rican, GQdaembassy. Chia. Let's get it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Curtis Blow. And whenever I'm not in prayer or touring the world, I'm tuned in to Check the Rhyme Radio with my favorite Puerto Rican, GQdaembassy.
Cheer. Salute. You already know what it is. Favorite Puerto Rican, GQdaembassy. Shout out to Curtis Blow. Shout out to the whole United Coalition for Humanity. Make sure you go to ucfh.org. You know what I'm saying? And pledge your allegiance accordingly. Make sure you make a donation and be a part of something greater than yourself. Also, I want to send a super duper condolences to a legend who just recently passed away this past week. Sarah Dash from the group, the mighty iconic group LaBelle. Do your history. Sarah Dash will truly be missed. She was my sister in the United Coalition for Humanity movement. A major blow to this organization and also to a legendary R&B group by the name of LaBelle. So definitely going to be missed. You know what I'm saying? Sarah Dash. But let's keep it positive. You know what I'm saying? We got RayRok in the build. I told you, man. This was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't bring it too far back, but, and shout out to Jay Holiday wherever you at, my nigga. Like, shit, man. I was a Jay Holiday fan. I don't know about you guys, but shit, man. That was my...
Definitely right. Back then, man.
You know what I'm saying? That was my guy.
Them R&B hip-hop mixes was...
That was my guy. It was that first one that he came out. I can't remember. It was written by, oh my goodness. What the hell was it called? It was the something. You got The Game, you got The Weeknd, you got what the hell is his name? Shit. Oh my god, I just had a brain fart right now. And it's The Dream. There you go. Hey, let's go. You get it one time. 100% for that. But it's always like the shoe is always on the other foot when it comes to that type of shit.
Yeah.
I'm usually the one remember, but The Dream. It was the something. I knew it was the something.
I was going through all these.
Right? Me too. And I was
the
coming up
dream.
with blanks. But you got that.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Fuego, Necessary News. Speaking of which, what do we have on today's chopping block for this week?
So sometimes I feel like on verses, I feel like that, they shouldn't go certain people. Like Missy Elliott. She turned down versus against Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have even gone together.
Yeah, I think sometimes they do be reaching, but I mean they have a they you know, one thing about Swiss Beats and Timbaland, you know what I'm saying? They're pretty extensive on their knowledge as far, especially because that was the era. You know what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill came out during that time when they was, you know what I'm saying, starting to bubble and pop, and Missy Elliott comes from the Timbaland camp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I think
mean,
they have different styles.
I know. You know it's true because
completely different styles.
Yeah. Lauryn Hill, I mean, she's a genius. Not a lot of party anthems, but Missy Elliott, another genius with an extensive amount of party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She got club hits.
Who do you think, and, you know, I know this is like right off, you know, spur of the moment, but who do you think could be a good fit for either one of them? I feel like at this point we need to like do like male versus female depending on what kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because with party hits.
You know what? I want to see the companies versus companies. The old companies versus companies.
Oh, you mean like a Def Jam versus like a...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I would love to see like companies versus
dope.
companies that we put.
Yeah, that would be...
our
Yeah, their
greatest
catalog.
hits.
Yes.
Our greatest hits.
Yes.
And you got various artists.
Oh, remember where you heard it first.
Yeah, I would like to do that. The one that I'm trying to put on the table on Viva Live right now on In The Mix, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get Polaco and Tempo.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, the war that they got going on right now.
That would be great.
Yeah, they're right now number 2 trending on all sources and media outlets right now. The two viejos right now, they got 2 diss tracks in the last 48 hours.
Damn.
And brought back La Tiraera de Puerto Rico.
Wow.
When I tell you brought it back,
They
fire.
full circle.
Yeah. These kids right now is I didn't know we could put that many words in them.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah. Lyricism is back.
Yo, these,
Rhyme
they
spitters.
murdered it. And I'm talking about no 2-minute tracks. They're like 5 minutes, 6 minutes each.
Yo, that's that. Now, you know what? That right there, what you just said, I'm just take a clip of what you said. No 2-minute track. I am done with these 2-minute tracks. I feel like we've been cutting it down little by little. Or not we.
They're dumbing it down.
But the radio,
Yes.
the radios are, I mean, I'm like, come
We're dumbing
on.
it down. We want
We're going to have one verse,
Right
one
now,
hook, and it's out.
all these kids' attention span is shortening.
Yeah.
Because all they're doing is zoop, zoop, zoop,
Yes.
zoop,
Yeah.
zoop,
Yeah.
zoop, on the phone all day or on an app all day.
They're
So
worried about it being on TikTok.
now with music, it's
Can
like
my whole song fit on TikTok?
Let me get you the
a great
catchiest verse
Yeah.
that I can repeat to you as much as possible.
Yeah.
Within these 2 minutes, so that when you switch over to the next one,
I already got my. Yeah.
Yes.
it already stayed embedded in your mind.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's pretty ingenious, but it's unfortunately ingenious.
And what it is like our era was that we want to hear them bars, we want to hear them verses, we want to
Three
hear
verses,
we want to hear the
was-
storyline.
yeah.
Give me them 16s, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And now it's like you may have 16 split throughout the whole damn song, and it's just coro.
Yeah, you're right. You do like eight bar verses,
Yeah, it's like what?
and the first 4 are singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like super fast. As long as it's catchy, who cares? And we're gonna keep it moving. But nah, man. It's
Yeah.
spots like Check the Rhyme. We still want them 2 at least, but 3. If you got 3 16s in the hooks, we good with that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On a dope beat, whatever. I don't care what the hook. If it's catchy, sing along. I don't care. But this shit better be fire. You know what I'm saying? Better be saying some shit.
I'm all for what Thriller's doing right now, and I know what I'm about to say. A lot of people be like, that nigga talking shit, but
Fuck it.
that concept, that idea, wasn't nobody fucking bringing music with boxing. Wasn't nobody throwing concerts with boxing.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Nobody. And I said, let me suck myself apart. And now the biggest fucking companies are doing it. And they got the bag I don't.
Right.
So they can go out and do the biggest fights out there. But that concept, that idea,
Yeah.
I was doing that shit already. We've been at this shit for 3 years right now.
Wow.
And they just came out last year.
They said, yo, you know what? We
All
like this. Let's do this
Yeah.
too.
From the artists, the fights,
Yeah.
to the stripper versus strippers, and the money be thrown in the ring. Now fights in California, I'm getting promoters that are sending me stuff, friends that are saying, yo, look,
Look
they
what they're
doing
doing.
this shit out here, B. They doing this shit out here. You did this. Nobody else did this
Right.
before you. So now they doing it.
Wow.
So we doing something.
You're doing something right when you copy. There's
something.
There's a fact.
And
Now,
it ain't just Thriller,
Right.
Shout out to my man Zab Judah. I love you, brother. What you did in boxing was amazing. 6-time world champion. I salute you. I tip my hat off to you, my brother. But you already know you jocked everything on that celebrity boxing from your boy.
Oof. So. And you heard it first right here on Check. Look, we don't even need Fuego on Unnecessary News. We got RayRok. You know what I'm saying? Dropping the shit. Of course, man. That's what's up, man. Wow. Okay. So, do you guys have future dates already planned?
November 6th.
November 6th.
Outside of is that coming back to Orlando or?
Yes, Orlando.
Oh, let's go.
UCBL4 will be right here November 6th.
We will definitely be there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We have some of the fights we already have locked in. Braulio Streets will be fighting again.
Okay, seems to be a
Ray Morales.
He seems to be a regular.
Streets versus Ray Morales too. The rapper versus the comedian. Yeah, we're gonna be.
We might have to figure out to get them. Is it
no, it's
good?
Okay,
yeah,
we can bring them out. I'd like to bring all of them out.
Oh yeah, we should do that. We should do that.
We
Seriously.
got shout out to Jersey Flex on the check-in. She's from the Palace.
Okay.
And it'll be a little bit different this time.
I'm from Jersey, so I'm definitely fucking with Jersey Flex. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of having two girls from the city, I have a girl from Orlando fighting a girl from Puerto Rico.
Oh shit!
I have Jersey Flex fighting La Loba from Puerto Rico. Shout out to the girls, Gentlemen's Club in Puerto Rico. She'll be representing them, fighting La Palace, the stripper versus stripper. But now it ain't just the city versus in the city, and then it's Orlando versus Puerto Rico.
Now let me ask you, when it comes to the strippers versus strippers, is the money being thrown in the ring while they're fighting going to be a normal thing, or? Yes. Okay. That's now we're not worried about safety. Slipping.
I mean, every fight that you've seen, once it's gotten to a point where it is, we've been clearing it out. We clear the ring out every round.
That is true. That was a lot of clearing out.
Every round we clean out, and it gives them a little bit to get their air back. They're not fighters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though, shout out to Tashi.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you something. The last one, they look like they got a lot of baby mama drama uppercuts in them. You know what I'm saying?
The fight between Ika and Hollywood was a personal fight.
I was going to say, that shit looked like they were for real with some shit.
There was previous beef there. They had fought on the street before, and it was actually Ika and the girls jumped Hollywood.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So Hollywood was the first. I had two other girls to fight on the card, and she pulled me to a side and said, I want you to do this for me, nigga.
Yo.
And I said, what?
Wow.
She goes, this happened and this happened, and I ain't never been able to fucking get my revenge. And we work in the same place. We make money, so I gotta swallow it and see this girl here every week.
Perfect.
And she said, this is my way to get my hands on her legally.
Put the paws on her.
Yes.
Put the paws on her.
The same thing that happened with Jay Terran Streets. They had previous issues on it. We squashed it in the ring.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. Gloves up, guns down, man.
So since then, how have they been?
They love each other.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
There's respect when you get into the ring with somebody.
Yo, man, one time for that, man.
Wow.
Once you get in the ring and you don't fought with somebody, and you don't go toe-to-toe with somebody, and you don't put what it is, and then they just fighting, you're in front of the whole city.
I think I need to do that.
You in front of the city. You've been there.
No comment.
It's wall to wall.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Anybody from the city. DJs, radio personalities, boxing professionals, rappers, comedians. They
street
all
niggas,
come out.
All that shit.
Everybody comes out because it's
everybody
a vibe.
gonna see it.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody.
And if you lose, and I lost on it. Thank God I fought Hector Camacho Jr.
I mean, come on, yo. It's not
like everybody else that got to fight somebody.
You didn't fight a slouch.
Yeah, I fought a four-time world champion.
You know the show Growing Up Hip Hop? Mm-hmm. He's growing up boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, his father is Hector Camacho for crying out loud.
And not only that, man, shout out to Camacho Jr. Aside from being the son of a legend.
Yes.
Because there's only
he put in his work, too.
There's only one Hector Camacho.
Yeah.
I love you. Rest in peace.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I grew up a part of that family. I'm not related to them, but anybody that knows them and knows them will say them niggas is cousins. We've been around each other since we were 13 years old.
Yeah.
From off boxing, we come. That's my brother. That's my compy. And
he's
we were able to do something for the city. But he's a 4-time world champion.
Wow.
People forget my nigga got more wins than Tito Trinidad and Miguel Cotto. Y'all heard
That's
that?
Crazy.
wow.
He got more wins. He's 4th all time in the history of Puerto Rican boxers. That's not a slouch,
That's
my
not
brother.
a slouch at all.
Yeah.
People always say, "Oh, machito." My nigga, give that nigga his respect.
Yeah. Or go against him,
Yeah.
so you can see what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And my thing with me going against him was I wanted to get my brother out of his own rut, and not in a because he's a Camacho, you know. You can walk anywhere in the planet and you say Tyson, you say Camacho, you say De La Hoya, you say Chavez. You don't have to say the first name.
Right. That precedes everything.
The last name's the only thing that. And anybody else in your life that you meet that may have that last name, tell me it doesn't make you cross your mind to say,
Automatically. Are you related?
You're related, yeah.
Yep.
It's
right.
a last name that no matter what, it's gonna follow you around the world.
Facts.
And yo, I've been in situations where my brother went. We were so blessed. My wife's first painting that people like recognized was the Hector Camacho painting for the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And Camachita said, "Yo, my dad's being inducted. I'm gonna give the speech. Come with me." I said, "What?"
There.
Yes, me and my wife.
Wow.
We drove up. Yo, we drove so far up in New York. I said, I didn't even know
All the
New
way
York
upstate.
was this.
Y'all niggas
was
by
this.
Niagara Falls and shit? Yeah,
yo,
nigga.
We in the city, and I'm thinking, yo, New York, everything is quick.
Right there, yeah.
6
No,
hours in, and
nigga.
I'm like, oh,
Still
my
not
God.
there? Like,
And
what
we
the
with
fuck?
the kids. There's not. We can't roll up. We can't nothing.
Yeah,
We're like- Me and my wife were looking at each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's hurry up and get there. Yeah, we get there. It was so far. It was 80 degrees in the city, and when we got to
It was like
Candace,
50 degrees.
it was 56 degrees.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had to buy sweaters. We had to buy hoodies.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Shorts. My wife's in a dress. Like, we're like, what the hell just happened? We just went from summertime to winter
the
in
tundra.
hours. Yeah, and it's the summer.
Wow.
So, but, you know, we were able to do that painting. It was recognized by all the boxing world. Everybody took pictures of it.
Did she do it when she got there?
No, we did it previously.
Damn, so you
And-
had to travel with this.
Yes, and it was a gift that we
Wow.
presented to him there.
So
it was
he didn't even know?
He had not even seen. He knew. He came up with the concept.
Okay.
He said, "Ray, I want to do this for Pops. What you think?"
Of course.
I feel
Great
like
idea.
I feel like
Nigga.
we need to have her on
Yeah.
the show.
Yo,
Oh,
serious,
definitely,
yo.
Definitely. I said,
Yeah.
"Say no more."
Yeah.
I looked at my wife and I said, "Yo." Got on. I said, "I want this picture, this picture, this picture." And what we did was, you know, he was the king of themes. He's the first Mayweather of professional boxing. I
Facts.
don't give a shit what anybody
Facts.
says.
Nah, that is true.
The first king of boxing.
That
the first
man was
sportsman
flashy.
of bringing the flashiness,
shorts.
of bringing the entertainment. That showbiz was Hector Macho Camacho.
You know what I'm saying?
That's who brought that. That's who changed the world of boxing. That's who made Wilder come in with that clown suit. That's who made all these guys come in with gimmicks to the ring because nobody did that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know,
And New Yorkers, you know, we claim that motherfucker like,
so
Crazy.
all of the Matador outfit,
yes.
the Indian outfit,
Yep.
the
I got so many of those fights still on VHS in my mother's house when he was fighting on HBO before pay-per-view.
I'm gonna tell you.
So
a
you-
story
for all the people out
of
there.
how I met the Camachos. I moved here in 1989,
Okay.
and my mom starts dating a guy here when we moved here named Edwin Rodriguez.
Okay.
His brother. Everybody thinks he was my older brother. He actually was my uncle. He wasn't my brother. But we were so close in age that everybody thought he was my brother instead of my uncle.
Gotcha.
And we grew up as brothers, and we told everybody we were brothers. Nobody ever knew that he was my uncle.
Uncle, yeah.
To this day, everybody still say, "Yo, your brother Mike, your brother Mike." They don't know that that was my uncle growing up.
Got you.
He was boxing guru and kickboxing, anything that had to do with combat sports. So they moved here from the Bronx. They're looking for a gym. We're going all through Central Florida, gym to gym, gym to gym, and I'm so bored. I'm like, damn, I want to go home.
Already, right? Like this fucking
We
gym
go to-
searching
we
shit.
go to Gatlin Gym. We walk in the Gatlin Gym. First thing I see on the wall as soon as you walk in is a picture of Camacho and different trophies and belts, and I'm like, damn, that's dope. And I'm just staring. There's a speed bag on.
Yeah.
In the back. And there's nobody in the gym but the speed bag. Nelson comes out, introduces himself, and I'm looking at the back. I'm 11 years old.
Right, mind you.
Growing up Puerto Rican, at 11 years old, mid-90s, Hector Camacho is
the god.
His fights were holidays.
You know what I'm saying? That's
His fights
true.
was like Thanksgiving or Christmas. We had arroz con gandules. We had meat. It was a party, man. Everybody was like, we getting together. We seeing our boy fight.
Word up.
So that was one of my biggest heroes. Man, and he turns around. I said, holy shit, it's Camacho. And I look up and I'm grabbing my brother.
In Orlando, Florida.
Yeah. I'm grabbing my brother. I'm like, nigga, shut up. Don't even talk to him. Look who's over there. And he looks over and he stops. He said, yo, it's Macho. And my brother was one of them people. He made me who I am. He will talk to anybody. He don't give a shit who he is.
Right.
He went up like he knew this nigga. He's all like, oh my God, me brother, man, I'm from the Bronx. They start talking. And he looks down at me. He goes, you like boxing? How old are you?
Right? Yes. I don't know. I forgot.
You about 11, 12?
Whatever you say.
I got a son about your age. I'm going to introduce you to him. I'm like, I didn't say a word. I swear to God.
Wow.
Not a word came out of my mouth. All I did was shake my head. We come home. I tell my Mom, we met Camacho today.
Yeah, right.
Danny, shut up. And I'm like, Michael. He comes over, he goes, yeah, we did. He goes, I'm going to be working at the gym. They asked me to come by. I'm going to be training out there. I'm going to take Danny with me. And my mom like, no way. She didn't believe it. Come the following week, we go. My mom comes with us.
Sure enough.
She sees everything around the gym. She's like, oh, wow. Long story short, my stepdad ended up being one of his head of securities.
Wow.
With him. My brother was his nutritionist.
That's
and we've been
crazy.
around them our whole lives.
That's a bless.
Christian
That's a
Camacho
blessing.
is me. That's my little brother.
That's a blessing.
Anywhere he walk in the city, niggas know.
Right.
My first show as a host in Orlando, as an MC, Roxy's nightclub. Fight night, Monday nights. I go to do the event. I host. Come to get paid. They don't want to pay me. Guess who walks in the building?
Oh,
Camacho. Yeah.
Everybody goes, VIP table. Clear everything. Camacho's here. I'm pissed. I go up to this is my first time ever hosting. It's a dirty business. We all know it. It happens. Man, dude, they didn't pay me. What? He said. He already knows the owners. He knows everybody there already.
Yeah.
This is my first time ever in the club. I'm fucking 20 years old.
Right.
And he goes, you know who this is? And he goes, yeah, it's Ray. It's RayRok. No. That's my nephew. Goes back to the office. I was supposed to make $100 that night. I made $1,000.
Let's go. Yo.
Yeah.
I made $1,000 to shut up and not say nothing else about it.
Just so all the people know, anything that I've posted, my price just went up to $1,000.
I said,
change the game.
Wow.
And from that day on, I never had to worry again about getting
paid
at that venue.
That's what's up, man.
And every time I came to that venue, it was always the same thing. That's Camacho's nephew.
Let's
I was like, hey, I'm gonna let that ride. Fuck it. He said it. It wasn't me. I didn't say it. But
that's fire, bro. That's fucking crazy. Well, Ray, we got this segment, and I haven't been the most loyal at it, but I got to get back to this shit. So it's called Dope or Nope, where we display an artist's song, and we decide whether we think it's obviously what? Dope or nope.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So this week on the chopping block, and this comes from our dear brother Earl, who has Teo, who performed at your last event.
Hey, his doors are always open.
You know what I'm saying? Teo got a joint with Chris Rivers.
Congratulations to him and his girl.
You know what I'm
who just had a
saying?
baby.
Yes. So I figured this would be a great opportunity to display his joint.
Oh, yes.
So we can say whether we think it's dope or no. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into this right now. This one's called Make It Shake. This is a friend of the family, Teo, featuring...
Did you say Make It Shake?
Make It Shake.
Oh, okay.
Not shake and bake.
Make It Shake.
You know what I'm saying? This Make It Shake, Teo, featuring Chris Rivers. And for those that don't know, been sleeping under the ground, under the rock. That's the son of my brother, Chris, you know what I'm saying? Big Pun, you know what I'm saying? Big Moon Dog, Big Dog Punisher. So let's get into that. And everyone that's watching, make sure you, in the comments, let us know if you think it's dope or nope. Remember where you heard it first, right here, CTR23, Check the Rhyme Radio. Let's get it poppin'.
Hey yo, I've been trying to tell y'all motherfuckers from day one. Latinos in hip hop, we the motherfucking co-creators of this shit. We've been doing this shit in the schoolyard from the fucking 70s. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and platinum. What's destiny to come? Yeah, baby.
Make it shake. Yeah. Yo, SBK, you go ahead and shake it off, homie. We got one. It's Teo. Yeah. God MC, rap phenomenon, Big T, AYO, hip hop legend like De La Soul. I make it shake before I ever hit an all-time low. No breaks, I'm going hard, hustle all I know. CEO, Big Hefe, I'm from where the Nets play. I be in the Sun State or LA with my essays. I told Big Girl I came to shake the world. This flow can take the game and then take your girl, make it shake. If the money's slow, triple the stakes, pick up the pace. Hustle hard, no time to waste, make it shake. We don't give a damn what they say. Ladies, make it shake. Fellas, make it shake. Make it shake. If the money's slow, triple the stakes. Pick up the pace. Hustle hard, no time to waste. Make it shake. We don't give a damn what they say. Ladies, make it shake. Fellas, make it shake.
Shaking, I stirred, I play with the words. They bound to be used like a blade in a purge. I stay and observe the movements and the flagrant get curved. Basic dessert, but I'm down to stick around. If the cake is absurd, you heard bakery talk. Bake can be bought, but I bag them when I basically walk. No caping, just caught. Ways with a thought, lay in the sauce. Imposters think pennies they cost. Sick with it, but not the one that came with a cough. I'm slaying the aux. Go ahead, baby, plug it up. Those who always show the bag probably go and fuck it up. Those I know who's known to brag probably didn't fuck enough. And if she wasn't hooked, my guy, then you ain't make the uppercut. One of us is better than the other, here's a hint. One's a fucking sucker and the other one is Chris. I'm just a shit. You can go where at your chick, she with me. So I'ma go and pass it off, cause legit we busy as
I'ma
like.
shake the city, they hit my dance like Diddy. Shake it like some ass and titties, that ass is deadly. Almost crashed the Bentley, I was out in Miami. Me and all of the family, I'm trying to win me a Grammy. I don't feel no pressure, I do this with no effort. New Yorican king with my Cleopatra. I'ma show the hecklers how to change the world like Tesla. Headed for the money, power, and the fame, etc. Make it shake. If the money's slow, triple the stakes. Pick up the pace. Hustle hard, no time to waste. Make it shake. We don't give a damn what they say. Ladies, make it shake. Fellas, make it shake. Make it shake. If the money's slow, triple the stakes. Pick up the pace. Hustle hard, no time to waste. Make it shake. We don't give a damn what they say. Ladies, make it shake. Fellas, make it shake.
Thurston Howard III. I just finished eating chicharrón and malta and all that. Now I'm hanging out with GQdaembassy. Yeah.
Cheer, salute. Y'all know what it is. Favorite Puerto Rican GQdaembassy. CTR23, Check the Rhyme Radio. RayRok, Fuego in the building. It's dope. I think it was dope. I just feel like I'm gonna let it go around. But my thing is, I think it was a dope joint. I just feel like Teo had more of that commercial swing on it, and Chris Rivers was coming for his fucking neck.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But I think the joint is still dope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Still dope.
On everything that Chris has come on,
Yeah.
he's pretty much done the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He does the same thing.
Yeah, I think
he's one of those that he's like, my flow is my flow.
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's it.
I'm not changing
I'm
this
not
shit for
changing
nothing.
it, yeah. It put me on a commercial beat, I'm still
So
gonna give you me.
yeah.
Put me on a hood beat, you might feel it more, but hey, I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna give you them bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely came off. So yeah, I think the joint is dope. We definitely, you know what I'm saying, gonna give it the one time for your mind. You know Remember where you heard it first? CTR23, Check the Rhyme Radio, Make It Shake, Teo. I almost feel like I want to say Teo versus Chris Rivers. You know what I'm saying?
Teo got some talent, though.
Yeah,
He
Teo got
definitely
talent.
got
Teo got
talent.
definitely.
Earl got another one
Yeah.
on his hands
Yes.
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
And
definitely.
he's definitely in the right hands to be pushed right. So
100,000 million%.
that's what happens.
Even though it's
to
not a number.
A lot of these kids, their downfall is not having the right team around and not having the right sources. And he definitely got the right sources around him to create, the buzz that he needs to create. So
Big facts.
shout out to him.
Salute, man. Salute.
I love what you're doing with the dope or not.
Oh, yeah, the dope or
The
nope.
Dope or nope.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Appreciate
something
that.
for the city. We got to keep on doing, creating platforms for all the artists out there that are listening. Monday nights, man, come out to the Palace, pay-per-view Mondays.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm doing right now, I got the concert series going on. Every 2 weeks, I'm bringing out a new local artist.
Oh, that's
and
what's
let
up.
them sing 2 joints.
Oh, word?
So I got, and we're gonna create a tournament in a few weeks where I'm gonna have I want to come up with our own city strip club anthem.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
I want to have a competition where we're gonna have a dollar amount. We're gonna break the record. I'm gonna give you a video. I'm gonna give you airtime. Do the interview on the network. Put the video on the TV network, and see where the record could go. But I want to create an anthem for the city. For strip clubs that off of one of our artists. You know what I mean? One of the city artists.
Right.
Monday nights, any artist that comes up, man, we are all open to breaking records. Putting a record there. We want the support. I want them to come out and they have a spot where they want to party, where they want to bring people to, because they may not tell you, but when that joint come on, they looking at you like, yeah, nigga, let me see you. Let me see your reaction, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And then if it's your people, then they know they're going to look at you. Yo, they playing your record.
Yeah.
And everybody build that vibe, build that support. And it's something that Orlando, we have tried to do. I've been in the nightclub scene here in Orlando for
Like 100 years, it seems like, for a
man.
long time.
20 years now, man.
I see your IG and shit, and I'll be like having to swipe fast, because I feel like if Fuego come around the corner, she's like, what you looking at? I'm gonna be like, it's RayRok. I don't see RayRok in this video.
Like,
Where?
we've tried to, from promoters to artists, I've tried to work with everybody and build a platform that they could all come on. And it's the bad thing about Orlando is it's like everybody want to run their own way. And it's like, even though you may get help from somebody else, nobody want to give the other person the credit that they need.
That crab mentality, man. Come
that's
on.
one thing that's been, one thing I've loved about Miami, and I've seen in Miami in the 20 years of my existence in the industry, is that when you go to Miami, Miami has artists that get $3,000 to $5,000 a show. And nobody knows who they are outside the city.
I might need to go to Miami and perform.
But they can go to any nightclub in the city, and they're gonna stop, like you said, hold the door, make a section. This nigga's in the building.
Word.
And I've seen it. There was an artist named Cubo. You remember Cubo?
Nah, I don't.
He ran with Pitbull. He was Pitbull's hype man.
I think if I see him, then I might
Cubo
recognize him, but I
was
don't know
Cuban
him like that.
and Puerto Rican.
Oh, nice.
That's where he got the name Cubo. Cubano y Boricua. Cubo was a beast. One of the best artists that I ever met. He learned how to do that Miami bass with reggaeton.
Oh, wow.
Which, pretty much
I
the same
mean,
shit,
it's a lot of booty shaking.
Booty shaking music. This nigga had, and he would go back and forth from English to Spanish. He was so versatile. So this kid could go to any nightclub, any strip club in the city. And as soon as Cubo in, man, the DJs were screaming it out. They playing his record. They getting him a VIP.
Wow.
They begging this nigga to perform. And that's something that's lacking in our city.
Big time.
And we have so much talent here. And a lot of the artists from the city have come out and they go somewhere else and they shout out somewhere else.
Yeah.
When their roots are from here.
Yeah.
And reggaeton.
Yeah.
Yes. Puerto Rico is la casa de reggaeton. It's where reggaeton was created.
Originated, yep.
But where reggaeton was proven was the city of Orlando. Once Orlando.
New York, too. I ain't gonna front.
But where did New York come from?
Crazy, man.
Everybody from New York heard from a nigga from Orlando.
Okay.
Or them coming to vacation here and coming to a club and saying, yo, they playing this shit all night, this tra shit.
I'll say this. So coming from New York, I was already adapt to it in New York, right? But I will say this. Orlando is the first city that I ever heard reggaeton, hip-hop, and R&B on the same station at that time. And, man, we need to bring that shit the fuck back because that was crazy.
And the person that was on radio at that time that was doing it was, and it hasn't been done since. A lot of people don't understand. All I'm gonna say is 95.
It was two stations that were doing it, but 95.3 was the one that was the most consistent. I mean, I was like, wow.
It wasn't Power. It was Party. It was Party. And what Party went and did was,
because I came here in 04.
Yeah.
And I think in 04 it was Power 95 at that time.
Now, before
it must have been on the outer phase of that.
Before Power.
It was Party 95.
Party 95.3. And the DJs were from 102 Jams. The original DJs of the city that were the big Latin DJs of the cities was DJ Rich and DJ Ray, the Babalu Bad Boys.
Oh, yeah. Then they moved to South Florida.
Yes.
I met them.
The Babalu Bad Boys are Orlando.
Yeah, they was on Fort. They was in the Fort Lauderdale when they switched over.
They're on 107 now. And,
okay.
107.1, I think.
Yeah.
And down there,
I met them one time. They were mad dope. They were mad cool.
Those are my godfathers of radio.
Okay.
Those are the niggas that I listened to when I was 12, 13 on radio, that I would run home to catch the show and record on my tape player so I could listen and
That's crazy.
And then when their show finished, I could keep on listening. Because hip-hop, we all know we're in the South. In New York, hip-hop is more respected between Latinos.
Yeah.
But in the South, it was like, man, get out of here. Y'all niggas ain't about this. This is our music.
Wow, really? Man, they needed to know their history then. They needed to know their history.
Them brothers played, they played Todo Puerto Rico. Todo Puerto Rico. Frankie Cullis is right there.
Shout out to Frankie Cullis.
They didn't have the approval of the station to play it. The station goes bananas. Everybody calling in to see what the hell that record is. Who is it? What's this Puerto Rican nigga shouting out on it? Where are we at? We in Orlando.
Oh, wow.
We in Little Puerto Rico.
Facts.
And nobody's playing music for us?
Terrible representation.
So they come out and do it, and the station say, yo, that ain't what we play here.
That's crazy whack.
We play Uncle Luke.
Shout out to Uncle Luke, but still.
But
still,
this
though,
is but we have our platform.
We've been there since the beginning of hip-hop.
They get let go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that was the reason why they got let go.
But I'm sure it was one of the final straw.
And right after that record, the second record that came out right after Todo Puerto Rico was Don Chacina. Yo, we went berserk.
I'll say this. Well, what you're describing, that wasn't even done. That wasn't on the radio in New York.
They were the first ones ever. Yeah. I'm not. Hey, the first time a reggaeton record was played on the radio in the United States was the Babalu Bad Boys in Orlando, Florida, and them niggas got let go for it. So what did the new program director do? He picked up the hot Puerto Rican Cuban DJs and brought them to Party 95.3 and say, I want y'all to play freestyle. I want y'all to play reggaeton. I want y'all to play Dirty South. And we're going to give booty music. We're going to give them party music where they not going to change the dial because we giving them everything.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
They take over the network. And once they take over the network, then they go and reprogram it with your regular bullshit.
Listen, when I first moved to Orlando, I'm not going to lie. I was literally telling my niggas in New York, I was like, yo, I know, and I'm going to say this shit respectfully. I said, listen, I know Hot 97 been the shit, and it's been our Bible, right? But I'm telling you right now that if they had this shit in New York, that shit would shut it the fuck down, only for this reason. So you got, we're a large market. So you got reggaeton, you got, like he said, freestyle. Yeah. But freestyle, I think at that time, they played it at lunchtime or some shit, depending on the DJ, right? And then hip-hop. And then R&B, all the hottest shit. The last time that I remember 95.3 doing that shit, or even in Orlando, was Gasolina. You know what I'm saying? And around then, they started phasing that shit out.
They had no choice because, and I'm gonna tell you, they didn't play Gasolina. They played the remix to Gasolina.
Yes.
They played the Little John and
Pitbull version. Yes.
Shout out to my man DJ Buddha. For all of y'all that don't know, I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit of history. We're gonna let them hang a little bit.
Okay, let's
go. That record was remixed and it was done at my studio.
Yo.
And that record was a lie. That record was a lie. I'm gonna tell you why that record was a lie. Have you ever seen Pitbull and Daddy Yankee ever perform together?
No. So that was a studio put together project.
We had my man DJ Buddha was both of their DJs.
Oh wow.
Buddha had vocals. Wow. So we put the vocals together. DJ Buddha was the originator of mixing hip hop and reggaeton. The Ja Rule and We See Andel.
Yes.
The Gasolina remix.
Yes. Yo, and I'm thinking like, oh shit, these motherfuckers is recognizing they doing shit together.
Nah, my man was Puerto Rican and Jamaican.
Yeah.
He was at the time he was DJing for TOK. He was DJing for Tonto Metro and Devontae. He was DJing for Red Rat. And he's DJing for Daddy Yankee. He's DJing for Pitbull. And he's the one that's switching the records going back from that tremendo. We're mixing up.
Yeah.
It's all a vibe that was created from a century.
Damn.
A kid named Young Hollywood, DJ Buddha, myself. So nobody had the balls to go up and say, yo, we did this. So I went up and I told him, yo,
this is what it is.
Armando, Raymond want to do the crossover, but he don't want to do it with nobody else but you.
That's fine.
¿Cómo va a ser? Mira, this is how puesto para esto que él está. Look at the record. Can you say no to the record? It was the most sold record in freaking Latin American history. The first record that broke the charts before Despacito and all these other ones came years later. And then you go and now we go to the other side. We go to Raymond and we say, yo, a Pitbull le encanta el tema. And he got Little John. They about to do their crossover. They want to have the Latin market. He got the hip hop market.
Right.
Let's mix it. A little bit of we get it done.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, DJ Buddha is working in the New England area on the radio station. He has he had a simulcast radio.
Mm-hmm.
So his show was playing in 7 different cities.
Fire.
So he drops the record on his station. Wildfire. The whole United States go crazy.
Everybody want that version.
We do a tour of it. We do the Gasolina tour. Shout out to Sonny. Rest in peace, Sonny Dot. Solo Entertainment. It was a great company. It was a company that created the tours in Reggeaton.
Wow.
And we worked with the first big project that we had with the Gasolina tour. We're in Arkansas, my brother. In Arkansas. And we get off.
Reggaeton in Arkansas.
And the lady
even though we had Puerto Ricans there.
The lady stops and she looks at the truck and she said, "You're them Gasolina boys." I said,
fuck it.
Yeah, I had to come in. I had a list of stuff that I was supposed to get inside. I ran back and I said, "Cabrón, nos dijeron los Gasolina boys in Arkansas." He go, "No te creo." We all get off the bus, come down. The ladies taking pictures. They're going nuts. I'm talking about rednecks, bro. Rednecks.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's how big the record was.
See, that's regular to where she from.
No. We went down there. We went to Amarillo, Texas. We went to McAllen. We went to Austin. We did a whole tour of reggaeton.
Yo, be real. When you took them to Amarillo, they were like, yo, there's a yellow Texas. For all the people that know some Spanish.
Yeah.
I didn't. In McAllen, we actually got to walk across the border.
Yeah, that's like Little Mexico.
Yeah,
that's from Texas.
We got to walk across the border. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, going from one country to the other,
that's
walking
fire.
across.
One of my best friends lives in McAllen.
Yeah. I got an uncle and a cousin out there that ended up going out there on agricultural work and ended up just staying out there.
Yeah. Shit.
It's a beautiful area.
That's what's up, man.
Area.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, one of my homies out there in California, he just had an artist that does reggaeton, Mexican dude. I was just like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like the crossover.
Do you remember the first Mexican artist to do that?
Not until you probably mentioned him.
Chingo Bling.
Oh my God. You know, we were just talking about Chingo Bling not too long, but I didn't know he did
Tamale
reggaeton.
King.
I thought he
Oh my God.
I know he was doing hip hop, doing comedy skit.
2003, shout out to Sincero Music, artist Sincero 305 was actually the first reggaeton artist that Pitbull signed to 305 Inc.
Oh wow.
Mexican artist, graduated from right here in Full Sail.
Nice.
Did some work with Bone Thugs and Harmony. You just say, hey, Knots, write me a song.
On the spot.
You give him a word. You give him a theme. You give him a concept. He gonna come back and he can give you something. The guy's a musical genius.
That's
and
crazy,
people
man.
brought him up and used them. And we go to Miami.
Yes.
To Pitbull Studio. Pitbull Studio is like on the 20th floor, overlooking American Airlines Arena. And we're like memorized.
That's a beautiful view.
Yeah, there's a window.
I need to go with you next time you go.
That's a beautiful view.
So
Yes.
we get in. I see these cowboy boots on the table.
Now you speaking her language.
Chingo
Bling.
in diamonds,
Yeah.
nigga.
Some cartel looking shit.
And I'm talking about leather Air Force One cowboy boots.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Leather Air Force One cowboy boots?
Yes.
Can we say custom made? Shit.
That's all of his clothes.
He's in the booth. He's in the booth. So I come up.
He said I don't record with
I'm gonna presentado.
Air Force boots on.
I said, what the fuck is this? I'm looking. I'm
He come
laughing.
out and said, "Don't touch the boots, bro."
Yo, he comes out. He goes, "Wait, you got $35,000 in your hands, Wade." I said,
No, I did. No, I did. Not no more.
I'm talking about you. You know Yosemite Sam.
Yeah.
And not Yosemite Sam. What was the name with the cowboy hat in the
Yosemite Sam. Yeah, Yosemite.
This is what just walked out of the booth.
He got tall.
Yeah, he's
short.
He's 4 foot nothing.
He's
Chingo Bling is short.
He's really short.
So he comes out and I'm like,
Yeah.
God.
yo, I just start laughing, nigga.
I would have like, yo, first of
No,
all, those
he's
are $35,000 hooker boots and with your height, motherfucker.
One, I'm a clown. Two, when I get nervous, I laugh.
Yeah.
You can't stop me from laughing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm already like, damn, I'm already on this nigga's wrong side. I had the nigga's shoes. I'm laughing at it. He thinking I'm disrespecting
Right.
So I said, yo, my stepmom's Mexican. I got 2 Mexican brothers.
Yeah.
What? And the whole energy changes in the room. We start talking about Texas and about food and about stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is a cool ass nigga. And then Pitt comes up. He's like, yo, you know who that is? I said, he said he already made $1 million out the trunk.
Yeah. I was seeing him.
What?
I was seeing him in the Ozone magazine shits. I used to be like, who the fuck is this?
He made
nigga?
$1 million out the trunk off of mixtapes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said, what? He said, yo, he made 30 grand off of his first mixtape album. Then he went and invested that into a food truck.
Yeah. Remember I told you
He
that?
did, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was selling the albums out the food truck while he was selling them out. That's why they call him the Tamale King. Man, we go to Houston. Shout out to D Money. A shout out to Spiff TV and TV Johnny. They all used to have there was a jewelry shop on Cimarron, right there in the hood next to the Diamond Club.
Okay.
That they had a grill spot. And they brought out everybody out here. Paul Wall.
Wow.
David Band. All the Houston rappers that had the grill
grills.
back then. All of them came out here. And we go out there to meet up with them. And they take us out there, and I already met them in Miami. They don't know that,
right?
So when he said, right, they looking, how you know this nigga? Don't you worry about that. I go up,
I'll be around.
Yeah, I give him that and everything. I'm like, dang. So there was a line.
Yeah.
He goes and gives us our food. I come out with food for everybody, and they're looking at me like,
say a word.
Yeah, and I'm
you're like, yo, I touched his boots, nigga.
Yeah, it's like, I met him down in Miami, and it was around that in Billboard Week, and they had this thing called the Latin Mix Summit, and the Mix Summit back then, they actually did it again this year. DJ Pills they created a summit around the billboards, which was based on podcast shows,
nice
DJs, producers. Everybody that doesn't get the credit for creating artists.
Yeah.
Why? What did you just do? You broke a record.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
If nobody knows who he
broke
is.
a few, actually.
Yeah. If nobody knows who they are, what did you just do?
Just And introduce them to the fan base. Absolutely.
You just
Put it
them
out
on
there.
to the world.
Yeah.
And whoever's watching the show is gonna read, and it's gonna it goes viral.
Bro,
the love of the internet.
next event or something like this that you're a part of, bro, reach out to me, bro. I'd love to be a part of that shit. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. We got so many ideas coming up with UCBL. We want to do 2-on-2 match, which again, like I said,
Hold up, 2-on-2.
Yeah, man.
Tag team boxing shit.
I'm mad that I'm saying it now. Because anybody that used to go to Monday Night Fights at Roxy's knows that we did this 20 years ago.
Damn, bro.
We had at the time it wasn't the Diamond Club, it was Tootsie's.
Oh yeah, right there on Cimarron.
Diamond Club used to be called Club Tootsie's back in the day when I was a jit. And Dancers Rio was still Dancers Rio.
Yeah.
We used to put Tootsie's versus Dancers Rio.
Yeah.
The owners hated each other. So they used to bet money on their girls going in the ring. So they would put their baddest girls, like my guapa.
Yeah.
Not the best looking.
Nah, the ones that had the heart, the most heart.
And they would send them, and we would do 2-on-2 fights with these girls.
It's some double dragon shit.
The money wasn't thrown. It was 1 minute rounds. And whoever won, they got a $150 bar tab, a video, and a trophy.
Okay.
So their fight would be recorded. They would get it. And they had. You could talk your shit and put your tape in, and people could see what you did. You know what I mean? And it was bragging rights. Let me tell you, one of the reasons why we brought back UCBL was because in that time in Orlando, from 2002 to 2004, 2005, niggas had to watch their mouth in the city.
Because if you called out in that shit.
If you ran your mouth, it was like, I ain't fighting you here. We ain't getting locked up.
We going in front of all these motherfuckers.
Go meet me Monday night at Roxy's. Let's pay the $25 to get in.
And
we'll put our headgear in. We'll get busy. And if you want to run your mouth, then we'll see what's up.
Right.
You know what I mean? We'll leave it there. You whoop my ass, we're going to shake hands, whatever.
Yeah.
And we leave it at that. Because the majority of the time, even if you win and you don't duke it out with somebody, you're going to leave it at that.
Yeah, it's a different level of respect. You had the heart to face me.
And we did it in public.
How many beefs you think you squashed once you started this?
Now that we're on UCBL 4, we plan to do another one that's based on that. So 4 on what this platform is
on this
now.
platform, and then the Roxy's.
But between the Roxy's joints, man, we had cops that used to tell us, I think you need to bring such and such.
Damn.
Because this beef is going on in the streets right now. We want to clear it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking cops are locking motherfuckers. Hey, we're taking you straight to the Rockies. Fuck the damn.
That's crazy.
The precinct.
Y'all keep on fighting in the streets. Go fight over there and freaking. So what would they do? I mean, people didn't know the fights was getting betted on, but
hey, it's an economy, damn.
But we're bringing. With that said, shout out to Viva Live TV.
Yes.
Shout out to we
definitely want to know how we could be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
The betting
that
platform.
Channel. Oh yeah.
Where all of our fights. I can't name the company that is gonna be, but it's gonna be announced very soon. And it's a known company.
Okay.
And
it's reputable.
It's reputable, yes. And our fights will be up on their platform to be able to bet on.
Gotcha.
So you'll be able to make bets on the fighters from the city.
Are we able to say a website yet, or just not yet?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna have a launch.
So I just
party.
want everybody to know: do not fucking DM me talking about I got 20 on this nigga, because it ain't gonna happen. I'm keeping your money.
Have a launch party.
I'm giving you my Cash App.
No,
and
just
you,
send it to
Man,
me.
I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's multiple people in the city, and maybe because I was so busy on the night and I didn't have my mind on that. And it is illegal, but. Man, there's been some bags made.
Yeah, I can imagine. Some lives changed and some destroyed.
On UCBL. The Ika fight, I heard there was one up to 5K.
Wow. The next fight, I'm definitely biting. I'm definitely gonna bet Fuego savings account. No worries. You know what I'm saying? I'll replenish. I'm gonna win. I'll just take whatever the earnings are and I'll put that. Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Shout out to Streets last night. Put money on Usyk.
Okay.
And
he won, huh?
Man.
Oh, he's in debt.
$3,700 last night.
He made it or he lost it?
He made it.
Oh, let's go.
Usyk, because it was the underdog.
Oh
shit! So it was like 5-1.
Damn.
5-1 favorites.
He said, "I love those odds. Can it be 10-1?"
So he went and put the bag on him last night.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Man, Ray, he told me too late, son. The fight's about to start." I was like, I would have definitely put my money on that.
Yeah.
But talking boxing and talking what we just did last night. Like I said, we said it when I got here.
Yeah.
100,000 people in a venue, not one mask in the building, not one worried face.
Say it.
Not one precaution.
Say it.
Not nobody looking at the other. Yo, these niggas was hugging me, sweet Caroline. Blah, blah, blah. 100,000 people hugging each other, don't know each other, ain't worried about no COVID.
Let's go. I salute this message.
I'm like, man, I look at my wife, I said, baby, look. I said, not even the commission. Because we go to the fights here.
Yeah.
And whether we want to or not, because we're a part of the commission, we're part of what's going on with the event.
Choice, yeah.
We have to, follow protocol. We got to go around with the mask. I said, man, nobody. What, COVID don't exist over there?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it doesn't exist early in the morning either.
Yeah.
Or late at night. Or late at night.
Or on
and
Sundays.
if you look at the venues, the stadiums across America, jam-packed.
Yeah.
There ain't COVID for that.
I'm loving that look too.
To make money, to make taxes, and I'm all for it too because we're making money on it now. I did events during COVID, and that was one of the reasons why we had to put the network up.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have a TV channel to throw my fight, then who's gonna see a fight that's done with nobody?
Yeah.
Facts.
So we had to go around, create something new to be able to give people what we were trying to give.
Yeah.
And the first UCBO was done on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Because of COVID, and was very, very limited fans. And everyone has been built up and built up and built up. And God bless. Thank the city for supporting what we're doing.
Yeah.
And now the next one, we got people coming from Ohio. I have the kid DK Rock from LA.
Okay.
Fighting a kid from here in the city.
Let's go.
And have the girl
Shout
from
to
Puerto
LA.
Rico coming. I have another female coming from Russia. So
wow.
this is starting to get global.
It's gonna be a lot of vodka being
We're
sold.
bringing people from all over the world where I'm not gonna say our pay-per-view is making massive numbers.
It's building.
Guess what?
Gotta build.
If I got a girl from Russia that can give me 100 pay-per-views, a nigga from New York that can give me 100 pay-per-views,
That's a win.
One from Ohio that can give me, one from LA, and the city already doing what it's doing,
Yo.
then the numbers are gonna build. Like
That's
I
right.
told everybody, my goal was at the end. I had a 3-year plan with Fight Night Channel.
Okay.
And with Fight Night Channel, all my pay-per-views are $9.99.
Okay.
Pre-advance $9.99. $10.
That's very reasonable.
100,000 sold is what?
Out of
$1 million.
$10, yeah, that's $1 million.
$1 million.
Wow.
God.
At 10 by 10.
That's
10 by 10.
That's fire.
10 by 10.
Listen, if you need a host, you know what I'm saying? Let me know, kid.
So we've been doing these
Host with the
events,
most.
and thank God,
I hypes the crowd up. Trust me when I tell you, nigga. I got footage.
I feel like you and Kiki need to do your song.
Yo,
you need to perform.
You see, I'm gonna start sending Ray some
Yeah.
footage on how we
Yeah.
get down. Like
you need to
listen.
hear it.
First of all, it's the first time in hip hop that a Mexican and a Puerto Rican are actually collabing to make music
Yes.
together, and not just that, an LA nigga and an NY nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So right there, that's two fashions of history right there, and the styles are that contrast. You know what I'm saying? He's a LA spitter, and I'm a East Coast spitter. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep NY on the back, New Jersey on the back, and of course I always rep Orlando. That's the first and foremost. So I don't ever shy away from that. And when we put it down, we put it down. You know what I'm saying? We just rocked out in Fresno. It was an E40 and Burner event.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? You
I
see,
saw you guys were out there doing your
you know what
thing
I'm saying?
with all the legends, Tone Lock and all that.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody die out. We always keep the crowd hype. We know how to keep it motivated. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely do that shit. And that's what I'm saying for this next event that you got. I can make some calls, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, this nigga, if that, like you said, that crowd is going to be predominantly Mexican, even
all of the fights
better.
out there that we got in LA have all
Yo,
been predominantly.
Even better. Bro, I went to LA for a week to shoot a video with Mellow Man Ace, right? And then I did a video with my man Kiki. So I ended up doing a couple hooks for Kiki and his crew. Bro, them niggas was like, yo, we got to put you a part of the team. We don't got nobody from the East Coast. They are all, and they're tight-knit, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, yo, we actually never considered this, but we considering you being part of this team, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, we just be done.
I got to put y'all together with Cicero, man, definitely.
Our next event is going to be in Vegas. So we've been rocking out in Vegas. So we getting,
Let
and
me
that's
know
for
when you guys
Halloween
are going on
weekend.
Halloween weekend. Oh, I have some here the 30th.
Halloween weekend.
Shout out to Vegas.
Yeah.
We definitely got the squad out there.
You know what I'm saying? So we,
Yeah.
it ain't just the podcast shit that I'm doing. The beautiful thing about me being an artist is the fact that I was able to do this podcast, and it has allowed me, you know what I'm saying, to be able to link up and network
with other artists.
way more than I could as just an artist. Because like you said.
It's funny you say that, man. It's funny. Not to cut you off, but it's
No,
funny
you
you
good.
say that because, like I said, I've been in the industry for 20 years. I started off, I played minor league ball, came out, had some injuries, had a best friend, Anthony Bo, rest in peace, was a dope artist, part of Zulu Nation, came up.
Shout out to Zulu.
Tremendous artist, hip-hop, reggaeton, bachata, salsa, he could sing it all. A voice of an angel, but he could spit. He could spit in English and Spanish. So I always knew this since we was kids. And when I came back from playing ball, I sat down, I said, yo, Ant, I got to do something with my money.
Word.
You got to do something with your life. Let's put something together and let's see what we can get. Long story short, we go to a tournament in Miami, a Zulu Nation tournament. He win the tournament.
Wow.
Gets the contract with Zulu Nation.
Wow. Shout to Zulu. And listen,
Talking
aside
about
from
a
all the
Puerto-
bullshit, shout to Africa Bambaataa as well. You know what I'm saying?
Puerto Rican and Dominican rapper
That's crazy. mixture
winning
right there.
a
Beautiful.
Zulu Nation
That's very
competition.
crazy. Yes.
So what am I telling you?
That he's a spitter like a motherfucker. That nigga's
As
the
a
truth.
beast.
Yeah.
He was a monster.
Wow.
And that was rapping. Everybody knows him as a singer. That was rapping. So I come out, we put a little money behind him, start doing a bunch of local shows. He's a DJ. So I say, yo, he's like, man, I don't want nobody to know that I'm the one rapping because then they're going to be biased.
Conflict of interest,
Because,
yeah.
I'm playing
Yeah.
I said, all right. For the first year, nobody knew that our songs were our songs.
Oh, wow.
Nobody knew.
Just played him.
We're playing them, and at the time, reggaeton was very limited to nightclubs. You had the Copa, you had Caribbean Beach Club, the old Images.
Okay.
You had what was the other club at the time? Mannequins, that was over in Pleasure Island.
What year was this?
You're talking about 99,
Yeah, I was
2000,
definitely not here.
2001.
Yeah, I got here in
we
04.
we were paying nightclubs to let us listen to reggaeton. No, reggaeton wasn't played in the city.
Wow.
The first reggaeton nights we created, and we had to pay the clubs to let us take the night. And they gave us the shittiest nights of the week, Sunday nights that nobody was like, ain't nobody gonna come on the night.
Sunday nights actually turned into a
We're
popping
closed.
night out
Yes.
here.
Because of that. Why? Because Sunday nights was the nights that they weren't doing their white nights. They weren't doing their no-con. They figured we're
Yeah.
closed, we'll give it to them. And it turned into the best nights in
Yo,
the city.
I remember, and I know you already know this, but in Orlando, reggaeton was the main room, and then hip hop was the side
middle
rooms
room,
and shit. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, like I would be like, yo, salute, you know what I'm saying? But I would always go to the hip hop because I'm just a hip hop head, you know that already. But reggaeton was retarded. The lines were stupendous.
Yeah.
Hip hop night, like when we got the main room, that was on a Sunday. Like, it was crazy, yo. It was crazy,
We went
man.
from being on the off nights to turning into Orlando's mainstream
Main
nights.
Street, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where it's the mainstream of the city right now.
Word
But we
up.
started it off on Austin nights where at the time there was only actually there was 3 DJs. It was DJ Joker, DJ Eric, shout out to
DJ Eric. I remember Eric, yep.
and DJ Anthony.
Okay.
Anthony and Nene. So Anthony, we created a group called Los Pitbull. It was Anthony Bo, a kid named Archie, and we all grew up with each other, all from the same block. So again, first year, nobody knows. We got anthems, nigga. I'm talking about the songs getting played, and we're looking at each other like, I want to tell everybody it's us, and we can't. So
So you never really got to perform then?
we did.
But just
It broke.
outside?
No.
Oh.
It broke. We went a whole year building the songs in the clubs.
Got you.
With nobody knowing with us, so nobody would hate on it. First DJ that says, nigga, I'm going to start playing you guys' records. People are asking me for them. Give them to me. You guys are only playing them on your nights. They're asking them for me on my nights.
Wow.
We're like, what? Yeah, we go and give them the record. Sure enough, we go to Firestone. We get to Firestone. Man.
Wow. Firestone was the spot that I was just talking about. That on Sunday nights was hip hop, right? But Firestone, that shit was, man. I can
Friday nights.
So
Firestone was
many
ridiculous.
nights I was in Firestone. I remember. That's where I met DJ Eric. You know what I'm saying? I remember Cuban had performed that night. I was there with Earl and shit like that. It just, that shit was a big
It was
ass
a movie in itself.
Oh my goodness.
2000 venue, 2000 heads
Oh,
in there. It was
man.
jam packed every Friday night.
I mean, I was in
It
Firestone
had 3 rooms,
every
upstairs,
weekend.
downstairs, side room. All rooms were packed.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about packed.
I don't know how I got home. I don't know how I got home so many nights. You know what I'm saying?
So, like I said, Eric breaks the record.
Yeah.
It's our first time hearing the record outside of our nights. And we just got little pubs and shit. We're not doing the mainstream clubs. So, plays the record. He don't tell us. Like, I'm playing it now. Be ready for, we're in the middle of the dance. And then, En mi soledad. And I'm like, my girl singing it. I'm like, am I hearing it from you?
Right.
Or am I? DJ Eric, yo, shout out to the Pitbulls in the building. Nobody knew who we were.
Wow.
Nobody knew who we were. Spotlight.
Oh.
Oh, word?
Cabrones, son ustedes.
Oh.
You're like, yep.
Everybody, and I'm talking about not 1 or 2.
Everybody.
Everybody knew us.
Damn,
I was playing pro ball. I came back to the city. I was like the little hometown kid.
Yeah.
I actually did a little something.
Right.
Anthony was that kid that was up and popping right now, the hot DJ in the city. And they're like, why didn't y'all say anything? We weren't ready to face
like,
the
we
music
just wanted
yet.
y'all to enjoy the music
We was
first.
like, if we said it, we were scared that you guys would be like, or maybe because it's us, you guys ain't.
Right.
But when we heard other DJs asking for the record, and now we see it, we in the club, nigga, he's cutting off the music during the chorus. And everybody's singing the hook.
Oh, that is a dream right there.
Everybody's
yo.
singing the hook, and we're like,
That's a dream right there, kid.
so same DJ Eric, this is about Thanksgiving-ish time.
Okay.
New Year's comes. Me and my girl, first time on radio as an artist. I've been on the radio as a host.
Right.
This is the first time my record's getting played as an artist.
Yeah.
I'm one of those that I'm in the bathroom, I'm taking a shower, the music's being played. I'm dancing and I'm having fun. It's a party.
Yeah.
And
The shower party.
Eric is mixing on La Mega.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
And
Such a good
there
look.
it goes again. En mi soledad. I'm like, no
Fucking way.
Wow.
I grabbed the towel. I'm running out the shower. At the time, we all living in the same apartment. We got a 3-bedroom apartment. We all got our own room. We're all on, busting it with each other, going through the grind. I come out. They're listening to the radio in the living room. Yo, we on radio. Nigga, we like, what the? Next thing we hear, DJ Eric and La Mezcla. Down this nigga, we call him up and we're going nuts.
That's my nigga for life.
Yeah, he's like, yo, nigga. So we call him and he's like, papi, la radio se está volviendo loco. Y se están volviendo más locos que ustedes son de aquí.
Wow. Local. So they really
And
loving you.
they want to know why you didn't open your mouth and say something earlier. And I was like, maybe if I would have said it earlier, they would have said, yo, these are just RayRok's boys.
Right.
And they're not going to take it because that's happening.
Serious, yeah.
Hey, it was Anuel. I brought Anuel out the first time, put his first show downtown, asked the big clubs in town to come and put, and they said, nah, that's just your boy, RayRok. You just giving another East Side nigga a chance.
Okay.
3 months later, yo, RayRok. Nigga, his show's 100 racks. And I can't get it no more. I don't even got his number no more.
Damn.
You had the chance. We brought Ozuna here the first time. Brought Bad Bunny here the first time. Brought Karol G here the first time. Sonny Lennox, Tempo. Well, we go down the line with the history of reggaeton. We were the first artists to bring, first promoters and DJs to bring them down here. What you said about being on another platform, when we came on as artists, what happened? Now we competition, nigga. Now the doors are shutting down to the same spots that have always been open for us, because now they got their own artists and they got their own group, and now we taking away. Now we're the only ones in the city that's shining. So now we're the come mierdas.
Wow.
And it's like, dog, we opened up a door and you guys are shutting it down for us, when now all of us, because when we came up, we started doing records with Nenny Casino. We started doing records with other artists from the city, Mega, which ended up, right now he's just came out with the album with Arcángel 2.5, the remix where they got all of the De La Ghetto, all of the main artists, and he's a producer of it. All of them come out. We all come out of the same
camp,
same outcome. All of these niggas come out 99, 2000. We the same group of niggas that come out of Central Florida. Menace Musicólogo, the biggest producer right now in reggaeton, one of the biggest.
Okay.
Orlando, he comes from right here.
Wow.
You know the history of Daddy Yankee and Nicky Jam. Where's the studio that they came out with? La Mesa, right on Cimarron, nigga. So when I tell you that reggaeton was created in Puerto Rico, yes, that is La Casa del Perreo, and that is always gonna be where reggaeton was started. But where it was proven, to be played on radio, where it was proven to have a whole night in a nightclub of nothing but reggaeton the whole night with no other music played, Orlando. What happened? DJ Camilo, DJ Tony Touch all come down here to mix. When they come down here and they see the clubs, they're like, yo, what the hell is this? What are they doing? Give me that record. Give me that record. Now they going back to New York. Why do I say this?
Okay.
I played ball in 2000 and 2001 with the Newark Bears.
Okay.
Back then, the club, which is Barcode now, used to be the Copa.
Okay.
We used to go out in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Okay.
We used to go over there. We are playing ball there, going to the clubs. Nah, merengue, salsa, freestyle. Man,
right.
That's the Latin shit. And I'm like, yo, can you play some Yankee? Can you play some Nicky?
What's that?
I had to go to the car. I'm pulling out my CDs, and I got to give this nigga $100 so he could play 4 of the songs that I want on my CD.
Shit.
But what happens? The club goes berserk. And now he's telling you got more of this shit?
Give me that $100 back.
Yeah.
And
Give
throw
me
another
more of
100
this
on
shit.
that shit.
I say, yo, come on. I got you. DJ Sincero from Connecticut, which was spinning in Jersey back then. What does he become? One of the pioneers of reggaeton, of the movement of reggaeton in New York. Of Connecticut, of what's Connecticut, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania. All of their music, who they getting their music from, are record pools right here in Orlando.
Wow. Okay.
They don't have that music. We're getting the first releases. We're getting the first drops. We're getting the first everything here and putting it out.
I see what you're talking about now. More,
La Mega had a show called Ya Con Tu Radio.
Okay.
Which was on Sundays, and it was the only simulcast radio in all of America that was reggaeton for 2 hours. And it was from 8 to 10 p.m. every Sunday night.
Wow.
We did an intro for it. So every time that this show started, we're the niggas on the intro. And it's playing in 8 cities across America, which New York,
was one
Chicago,
of them.
New Jersey, Houston, LA, Miami, Orlando. What more do you want?
Wow.
And we're the intro to the record every week. Well,
then I take it back. New York, I'm sorry, we were late. We thought we were early, but we definitely were not.
It came from
Damn.
me. It came from me, and then the DJs over there were picking up on it. I still remember the first time I heard Alex Sensation play it. And I'm in my car driving to the park, and I'm like, finally, uno de estos cabrones listens, and they play the shit on the radio. What does he do? He becomes the next one. That's now goes from being that all Latin host. Mira, mi gente, ¿cómo tú estás? Alex Sensation en tu radio from. Mira, mi gente, está Alex Sensation. How are you doing today? What's your day looking like?
Right.
Now he's showing that he can speak English. Now he's showing that
Spanglish shit.
Yes.
Let's go. Bring out that inner Puerto Rican.
So a lot of that was in Orlando don't get it. They don't get the credit that is deserved. That's why I had to say what I said about Twice as Nice, about Richie Rich and DJ Ray.
Yeah.
Because they are the first one. And why do I shout them out? Because for giving us what we play now on everyday radio and what's now a common source of entertainment in Orlando, they were fired for it.
Wow.
They were fired for it. They were given the brown eye of like, man.
Yeah, I really got to find a way to get them on the show and really, really dig into that. Because let me tell you something. When they were on, I forgot what it was. I think it was 102.3 or something on Fort Lauderdale or something like that.
They were on 96 for a while. Then they went to 107.1, I think, the mix. I think that's where they still have mixture. I think one of them is on the morning show. Ray's on the morning show, and then Rich has the afternoon show. And now I just saw that he is the official Latin DJ for the Dolphins too.
Wow.
So, hey, these brothers, man, they in the 50s,
continue,
bro.
They continue to innovate.
And like I said, one of the reasons why I wanted to be on radio, one, my mother was a radio personality when I was a little kid, but she was a news anchor. So there wasn't no music behind it. She wasn't. It was, this is Ruthie Garcia, and I'm giving you the news of the day.
And today there was a shooting.
Yeah. Now, when it was Richie Rich and Richie Ray, it was like they were speaking Spanglish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking of Bob Blue Bad Boys. But yeah, that was different. Yeah, I got you.
They were the first ones that made us Latinos feel like, yo, we got a station. We got something. And it wasn't, because there was a Latin station in the city. You had 10:30 a.m., but it was AM. Yeah, the AM station. These niggas was on FM. They were, and not only was that FM, they on the major hip hop station in the city, and they're Latinos.
Wow.
They're not,
yeah.
I don't gotta say it. You know what
of course.
I mean?
I completely get it.
And when I got into the music industry, like I said, we came in with Zulu Nation, and when we came in trying to push hip hop. Yeah. And we found out real quick, we ain't Big Pun, we ain't Fat Joe.
Yeah.
And they got in because they was guerrillas. They had New York City on a lockdown of the streets.
Super smash.
On a way that people couldn't say no to them. But you could say no to us. We didn't have money. We didn't have a team. We didn't have, a monstrous squad. We didn't have the Terrence squad behind us. Yeah. We had a very small crew, a family crew, which was Rock All Stars, and that was my dream of being able to create a Terrence squad and be able to move in that way. But not having those sources, you have to come up and once I saw what was happening in reggaeton in the city, I told Ant, I said, yo,
found a new identity.
We need to do this.
Yeah.
We need to do this, and it's gonna be faster for us to make it here. Then once we do, then we're gonna hit them with the English bars. Yeah. Then we're gonna hit them with the remixes. Then we're gonna hit them with what we grew up on: R&B, reggae, hip hop. You know, and we brought that mix in. When we meet DJ Buddha, it was like, even though it was a relationship that didn't last long. Respect is respect. I'm always gonna give it to him. We didn't leave on the best of terms, but respect is respect. And I'm a person that if you deserve it, you're gonna get it from me. Right. Whether we are in good terms or not. Yeah. If you te mereces respeto, you're gonna get it from me for what you've done. Yeah. And the man did his stuff in the industry. I saw it firsthand. He gave me he was the one that said, all right, Ray, you a street nigga that got lucky in the game, but I'm gonna show you how to be able to create your music into a business and make money. You guys are just, I'm gonna be honest, we were doing it for the love of it. We came out and we was just happy that we was hot and we was playing in every club in the city. But we didn't know how to turn that into money. Yeah. We're everybody's best friend. We're every promoter's homie because we done grown up with them. Yeah. Now we're trying to say, yo, it's $500 for one nigga. Yeah. I know you since we was 13. How you gonna charge us? But like, you see how your club gets when we walk in the door? Right.
$500.
And if we don't come, they're calling us and asking us where we at. And you're calling us asking where we at. So what does that mean? We got a value. Yeah. Why can't you pay it? Yeah. So I go on the other end. Now we're starting to meet everybody in the industry. I said, I'm going to back up from the group. First of all, how I get to rapping was Archie ends up getting arrested and going to prison. Now we got 3 hot records on radio. We got 3 hot records popping in the country. And we can't do no shows.
Wow, because he's locked up now.
He's locked up. So I'm looking at Ant and I'm like,
gotta be like Nelly and do the shows with the Band-Aid on your fucking face or some shit.
I said, we can't stop. It was close. We didn't do the Band-Aid. We took a microphone. We all used to, just like you see me now fitted from a fitted cap down to my sneaks matched up, is the same way we used to perform. In the same way Arch used to perform. Arch got one of the illest swags in all of reggaeton. We would take the fitted caps. We would all come in the same team, whatever city was in, we was rocking that city's team. And we would come fitted out, hats down to our Nikes. And we would put a mic with his fitted or if he didn't have a fitted, he had a
The
bandana.
Remember them bandanas? I missed them days.
We would put the bandana on the mic, and that was our form of he's still with us. He's locked up, but the show's still going on.
Oh, that's dope, though.
And I'm the hype man, but now instead of him being the one performing,
you gotta do his shit.
Now I'm doing his shit.
Oh.
So, nigga, I'm a baseball player.
I'm not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
I ain't been on stage. And they're like, Ray, nigga, you crazy. So we have a big show coming up, and I'm like, damn. And Ant's like, yo, I'm not doing this by myself. So the whole time I'm hyping him up, because you're going to do it by yourself. I'm going to make you think I'm going to do it, but I ain't doing it.
Right.
You're the artist, nigga. I'm funding you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be up there.
Right.
So the show happens, yo. When he gets on, he almost walks off on me.
On stage?
On stage. When he looks back and realizes that I'm not on the stage with him,
yeah,
the nigga turns around to go back.
Oh.
And right there, my boys give me the empujón. Bloop. You on stage too, nigga, because he ain't coming off.
Oh, shit.
So, like I said, we've been in the studio through the creation of all the music.
Right.
We can sing the shit in our sleep. We know it. I get on stage and I rock out with them. Lo and behold, to my shock and to everybody else's, it came out dope.
Right.
So now everybody's like, yo, you a rapper now? No. No, you crazy. I'm not going to do this. I'm only helping my man. I'm supporting him.
Yeah.
So we go through that tour. And now it's like, yo, you're always doing everybody else. You're doing Archie's songs.
Uh-huh.
You don't got your own songs? I'm not a rapper. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Nigga, you sang it in Shea Stadium.
It.
You are now.
You've performed in the United Center. You've performed in the Staples Center. Guess what, nigga?
It's official now.
You're an artist.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn. So I look at Ant. Ant's like, let's do it. Come on, let's go. Let's get in the studio. Let's do a record. This time it's going to be your record. So I'm like, so we get on the phone with Arch. And Arch writes me a record from prison. He writes me my verse from prison. Knows me. Been best friends since we were little kids.
Right.
He said, I got you. Monsters verse. I come out with my first hit.
Dope.
And now it's like, oh shit, I can do this. We can back it. So now it was more like, I didn't want to do the old songs.
Right.
Now
I need features on everything.
Nah, let's change it up.
Uh-huh.
Arch ain't coming out for another 4 years. We'd have already been singing these records for 2 years.
Yeah.
People don't want to hear the same shit.
Correct.
They need to hear something new from us or we're going to fall off. And since I'm the one performing with you right now, guess what? It looks like we're a duo. And it ain't that I'm the hype man and you're the artist. So we started and we went and we created the duo of RayRok and Mr. Bo. We signed with Gold Star Music, which at the time was like the biggest label in Reggeaton, was Hector the Father's label. It was right before their breakup. We did about 1.5 years with them on tour before the breakup. We were part of, like I said, the first tours in the United States with Sonny Dot. Being that we had signed with Gold Star, we created the Rompediscotecas tour.
Okay.
The Rompediscotecas tour was the tour that joined Jay-Z and Hector their father.
Oof.
And created the Rockefeller Latino.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I was in charge of putting that tour together. We did 3 cities, which was Orlando, Philadelphia, New York, Madison Square Garden, the Philadelphia, where the 76ers play.
Right, okay.
And we did the TD Waterhouse here.
Oh, when it was that.
Yeah, when it was
before
TD
Amway.
the old
building,
yeah,
though.
the original
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
And sold it out. It was a great show. We proved that reggaeton could be done in an arena. It had not been done in an arena yet.
Wow.
It had only been done in
outdoor events,
festivals or nightclubs.
Wow.
It had never been done a whole arena of a reggaeton concert. And because of what we did, then it became we could, wherever there's boricuas that shit, this can be done.
It changed the game.
Yes.
It helped change the game. Wow, man.
So, and once now I'm not competition. Now I'm a booking agent.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm on radio. So now I can break your record on radio, and aside of breaking your record on radio, I can create your tour. So now I'm no longer a threat to you. Now I'm an asset to you. So I pulled aside Anthony, the primary artist. Not every artist that I created a tour for, guess who was opening up the tour?
Wow. That's dope, bro.
We're opening up the tour all across the country. Now we're on. Now every radio station that we go to because of the tour, because it was all on SBS radio. All the places that we're going to do the interviews are seeing on the flyers that you guys were also on it, and now they want to do the. Well, who put this together? And now we're doing the interviews. Now the radio stations across the country are knowing who we are. And now it's not like, well, these are the local rappers, because we're not the local rappers in New York.
Right.
When we're getting interviewed on La Mega, when we're getting interviewed on stations in Chicago, we're not local rappers. Now we're coming in on a tour that has Daddy Yankee, that has Wisin Yandel, that has Tego Calderon. And they're like, they're somebody. They're on tour.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ain't no local Yoko anymore.
Now we're coming back to the city on a whole other outlook.
Yeah.
Now it's not, oh, we're the local niggas. No.
Now it's like, yo, you made it.
We went
help put the city on the map.
We actually have had our own shows at House of Blues. You know what I mean? Our own shows at Firestone. Our own shows at Tier at Celine, where it's not other artists, it's us.
Just y'all. Wow.
And we're selling out the venue and being able to do it on tour. So
one time for that, man. Listen, bro, I feel like we could just go on and on and on just based on the history. You know what I'm saying?
20 years.
You know, check the rhymers. You know what I'm saying? Having RayRok in the building. You know, if you didn't know any better, you felt like you were gonna have the most of the conversation was gonna be all boxing related.
Yeah.
And then you realize that this man,
my base is reggaeton.
Yeah,
my base
extensive.
is reggaeton and hip hop, and it's extensive. Now, like I said, when I got into boxing, and how I got into boxing, Camacho.
Yes.
Camacho Jr. comes to Orlando 5 years ago to do a fight at UCF.
Okay.
2 weeks out, I haven't heard nothing about this fight. And
Wow.
Machito's like, yo, have you heard about the fight? What fight? I'm fighting in Orlando. Shut up.
Who's promoting it?
Yeah.
Nobody?
He's like, what? Yo, this.
MySpace?
I don't even know how many tickets they sold. I know that they was about to shut the event down. I sold 2,500 seats in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Oh.
Jesus.
And got it on every radio station. We had it on Telemundo. We had it on Channel 13. We went and did a turkey drive where we came out and we gave food to all the homeless downtown. And now everybody's talking about it. It was last minute though. But when I saw what we was able to sell and I saw what I was able to put together.
Just imagine if I had the right amount of time and budget.
Maybe I could do this. Now boxing is totally different from concerts. In a concert, I could pay Yankee right now. He's not going to guarantee me one ticket sold. In boxing, for you to be able to be a part of a card, you have to sell a certain quota of tickets.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
So each boxer is responsible to be able to... Wow.
To cover your bout. Every bout has a certain amount of cost. So them bouts have to be covered. You know what I mean? And if you're an upcoming fighter and you want to be on a major card to be seen, guess what? That's not free. You got to...
So how does it work as far as the celebrity?
What I do with the celebrities is, it's amateur. We are sanctioned. So these celebrity fights,
Yes.
you can actually go on the Florida Amateur Box record.
And they have the
And
record.
Our records
Get
are there.
outta here.
They're legal records.
That's fire.
You have an actual amateur record. And an amateur record that could even qualify towards your pro record. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So we're sanctioned by the state of Florida. We like I said, we are licensed.
Yeah.
And all them fights are under that sanctioning body. We got judges, everything just like a pro fight.
Right.
We have with UCBL. So now what I do with the tickets is we give a certain amount of tickets to everybody. And for the tickets that you sell, I give you 50%.
Got you.
So
That's dope.
And I'm not going to say which fighters.
Right.
But Braulio's my witness. Streets is my witness. Because Streets, like I said, Streets has been with me since day one. He was one of the first people that I told about the idea.
Yeah.
And when I told him about it, I'm going to put him on blast. He said, "Tú estás loco." About 2 weeks later, he calls me up about 3 o'clock in the morning. And he goes, "Nigga, you're right. I'm going to do it. Let's do it. This is a great idea." And I'm like, it took him a while, but it
Sunk
came in.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sunk
sunk
in.
in.
And he's totally switched his life over. This nigga he's a nutritious freak now. He's always working out. He done lost like 40 pounds. He went from being out of shape to
being in shape, the best shape of his life.
The best shape of his life. We're 40 plus. He's sparring. He was actually gonna fight in a tournament a few weeks ago.
Wow.
Like, we've taken it serious.
Are we gonna see another Streets Terror?
The problem is getting him in the same weight class. The first UCBL was not sanctioned. The first UCBL was done, like I said, it wasn't open to the public.
Okay.
It was something that we did for TV.
Right.
And it was not, we had everything legit. I had the ambulances, the paramedics, the doctors, everything like a normal fight. We just didn't have enough, they weren't official records.
Okay.
So by doing that, the weight classes, I fought Hector. Hector weighed almost 200 pounds and I was 160.
Jeez.
That fight shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The 35
on the sanction scale, no.
Yeah. And then the same thing with Terra and Streets. Terra and Streets came out almost 27-pound difference.
Ooh.
But Streets was like, nah, I'm going to do it anyway.
Fuck
So,
it.
you know, he did it. Fucking. And we showed out. We put on for the city.
Yeah.
And what did we do? We had to do something ourselves to prove that it can be done. And we did it on a small market. Nigga, we Streets and RayRok from freaking East Orlando.
That's crazy.
And we put 400 people in the seats. And 400 people at a $50 minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we gave everybody a night that as soon as it finished, everybody was asking, when's the next one?
Yeah.
And I was getting call after call. And I didn't even know when was going to be the next one. I didn't have an idea. And everybody they put the pressure on me that within 3 weeks I had the next one done.
Oh, wow.
And then I was already on the third. And now we're on the fourth. And we had Wayne Clark. Shout out to Wayne Clark from the Harlem Globetrotters. He fought on it. We had Ron Johnson, the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
He fought on it. Hector Camacho Jr., he fought on it.
The one that we went to, that was the third one?
That was the second one.
The second one, okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because the third one is coming up here in L.A. Got you.
No. The fourth one is going on now in Orlando. The fifth one, we're going to L.A.
Oh, shit. Damn, so then what was the third one at?
3 we did at the Swingers Resort. We did.
That's why we didn't go there.
We did it.
My bad.
We did it at It wasn't. At the time they didn't have it open like that. They had it family oriented. For our event, it wasn't. You know,
right. It got back to the full swing of things.
Yes, at the end. Yeah, at the end. But we did it. Like I said, we did it at the Swingers Resort, and it was a great event.
Yeah.
We had Gaia, the producer, and Screamiao. We had the #1 influencer from Mexico, 700 and something thousand IG followers. Then we had Gaio, the producer, 200 and something. Before then, we had I can't name the artist who were in the middle of a suit.
Right. Yeah.
But we had one of the biggest, if not the biggest, social media influencer in Puerto Rico. So big that when we announced the fight, we were viral. When I tell you viral, we were at 500,000.
Damn.
On some people, then we passed over 1 million views. And then we became, within a 6-week promotion, we were the #1 source of the #1 streaming, like trending,
right,
on the island 9 times.
Damn, kid, yo,
with the fight.
You know, Puerto Rico, they love their boxing.
And it was funny because I went a little bit over a month ago, right before the Logan Paul fight, the week before the Jake Paul fight. We went to Puerto Rico. Me and Ron went over there they were negotiating a contract with Jake on his fight with Woodley.
Mm-hmm.
And so we took the trip over there, and he's like, I had the UCBL jacket on. I had people stopping me at the airport. Tú fuiste que tira. Yo te vi la cara en Chente. Yo te vi en el podcast de Chente. Estaban hablando de ti en Molusco. And I'm like, yeah.
Damn.
Let me take a picture. No, pop. Take a picture. Go to the club. We get to the club. Same thing. There's this new artist named Barai. Big artist, and I got like 500,000 followers. I had no idea who the kid is. Kid comes up to me. He's like, nigga, you got it. He's speaking to me in English.
Yeah.
You got to put me on the next one. I can fight, brother. You don't even know. But I'm looking at him like, man, who is this kid? He just walked in with Joely Randy. So I know he's got to be somebody in the industry. And Randy's like, pon el loco este en las peleas tuyas. I'm looking at Randy. ¿Tú? Seguro. Si yo fui para la última, llegué a última hora, no te dijeron. you showed me a picture. The one at KDS. He's got the picture in front of the banner. He's got the picture in front of the KDS banner. I didn't even know they were there that night.
Wow. The whole time.
I didn't even know they at the Camacho fight. They were there.
Yeah. Wow.
And on top of that, who do I walk into that night? I walk into their song. And didn't even know that the niggas are sitting in the fight watching. They my boys. That if I would have known they were there.
Yeah.
And what's Sandy? La próxima vez. I wanted to like, la próxima vez. Why did you? We didn't say nothing. I didn't dare ask them. But he's like, no, we like what you're doing. Rakim came down. He was at the one that you were at.
Oh, nice.
And he wants to fight. He's gonna be on UCBL 5.
Damn, kid.
It's getting out there now. More and more artists are listening because of how it went viral and how all of the social media networks in Puerto Rico were writing about it. Now people want to get on it, and now we got people reaching out to say let's be on it. Where now I'm not having to call and beg people to get on it.
Right.
I actually have people calling and reaching out to be on it. So it's a beautiful thing.
Well, listen, we definitely got to get you back with as many of the fighters that want to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? And let's get a big ass,
most of them are from here anyway.
Perfect.
A lot of them are from here.
Perfect.
What I try to do in all of the events I'm doing, the reason why we call it Old Town Showdown is because I have Old Town DJs, I have Old Town artists, and I have Old Town celebrities. It doesn't mean that everybody on the card, but we have our own. We're going to create our own celebrities. We're going to create our own artists. We're going to support our own people from the city, but we give the artists a platform to sing on. We give the fighters a chance to
display their skills.
Their skills. We have the DJs displaying their skills. We have our radio personalities on the MC displaying their skills on TV nationwide. So the whole world gets to see our city.
And we allow people to see Orlando as a whole, to know what's up. There's more than just, Universal
Mickey
and
Mouse.
Mickey Mouse and shit. You know what I'm saying? So listen, bro, I wish we could do this forever.
Yeah, man.
It is an absolute pleasure to have you on. It's great that we can get you on in full display. The last time we got you on, it was an honor too, because we had Big Girl and then you and then Ron and then Teo came and killed it with a verse. But this time, thank you for reaching out. You know what I'm saying?
My pleasure.
And ours as well, man. And definitely, man, we're looking forward to this shit again to pop off. Yes.
We gonna be on. I got a podcast show coming on Yakaleo.com.
Okay.
Yakaleo.com. Right now, you can look at it. You can Google it. It's the second #1 streaming source for online radio, and it's urban radio, hip hop, reggaeton, bachata. And it's been on radio. We've been on for 2 years now.
Yes.
DJ Grammy, Rico Sanchez, David Beats.
Yo, shout out to Rico. I known Rico forever.
It's my brother, man.
So
best friend.
I was going through your IG so I can get the promo pic, and I was like, yo, get the fuck out. Yo, I'm not lying. You call Rico right now, like, yo, I was with GQdaembassy. You're gonna be like, yo, I've known that nigga for 100 years.
We've been touring for 16 years.
You know what I'm saying?
16. That was my DJ when we were.
That's my guy right
DJ
there, for
Lemo
real.
and DJ Rico Sanchez were my DJs when I performed as an artist.
Yeah.
And since then, it's been taking it back to the old school MC DJ.
Yeah.
Me and Rico, we've been doing shows for the last 16 years.
Word up. I mean, like, forever. Talking about MySpace days type shit. Like, man.
And we still on it right now. And
shout to Rico, man. The politician.
Now he's got, like I said, we got the station. The station has been nothing but music.
He's still in Atlanta?
For 2 years, yes.
Okay, because he was in Tampa for a while too. Yeah,
that's originally from Ocala.
Right.
He really made his big name in Tampa.
Yep.
Then from Tampa, he
moved to New York. Yep.
And then went back to Atlanta.
Telling you, I know this nigga forever.
So they created the station. No on-air personality, no nothing, just straight music.
Yeah.
And you know, with the IPs, you can see which stores, which malls.
He's a genius.
This
Rico
is
knows his
played
shit. Yeah.
everywhere, but nobody knows the DJs behind it and the radio personality. So now we're about to start the first shows on it, which DJ David Beats is gonna have his. Rico's about to have his own show.
Nice.
And I'm gonna have my own show on it. We're bringing back the Noise Radio with RayRok.
Okay.
That'll be on Yakaleo. So you're more than welcome to come out on there.
Love it,
and
man.
when I tell you, brother, people are gonna see a big difference what we're doing with this radio station, because what we talked about, giving it that bilingual feel, giving it that hip hop, that reggaeton, that reggae, that Afro beats. We're playing it all.
Oh, that shit sounds like a great. Sound like a great fit, man.
And the stations, if the numbers are really what it is,
yes,
shit's about to get crazy.
Sounds like a good fit for syndication for Check the Rhyme. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good
and
look.
getting y'all on in the mix, and definitely we can put the podcast show.
All you
We
gotta
got
do is
24
holler at me, man.
hours.
I got
we got
you.
24 hours of content.
Got
we got
you.
7 days a week, so we can definitely bring you guys in and put a show on the network, man.
However you want it, brother.
So-
I got you. All you gotta do is you already seen. You reach out. I'll
Yep.
respond. You know what I'm saying? You got my number now.
I'm gonna
So
tell you what.
You got him up
over,
on IG and
over
shit.
everything.
Yeah.
You gave my respect, brother. The day that I saw you out with this at Azalea Park.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
That's the day that I say, whenever he wants, whenever
Yeah.
he picks up the phone, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah,
You
thank
got
you,
my
brother.
support 110%.
Yeah.
Because that's when it really counts.
Well, for me, I'm gonna tell you, and I take that to the heart, big time.
Mm-hmm.
For me though, I'm one of them people that I'm a prover, right? So I say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you know what? I gain your respect for doing that. Cool. But now it's like I need to gain your respect on the radio. So you be like, okay, he's serious about that shit too.
When I came with Earl and I saw what you guys doing, and anytime Earl
Yeah.
says, Ray, yo, do me this solid, I know he ain't saying. He's a man of few favors.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Love that,
and
brother, man.
And when he asks you for something, then you do it because it's the same thing. So when he said it, I was like, I know he ain't gonna take me nowhere that is,
Right.
And we came
100%.
here, we vibed, we had a great time, and you know,
Yes.
I was like, I definitely got to come back. But we've been putting together all the behind the scenes of what UCBL4 is gonna be, and because of the suit and everything going on, the budget's kind of been held back until what we can really do, and I didn't want to put the green light on it, but it's been something where there's been such a demand for it that it's like, man, we got to do it.
Yeah, well,
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm with you 100%, my brother. No cap. Not this ain't for the, you know what I'm saying, for the tube. Ain't saying for Facebook. This is for real, man to man. It's just being documented with everything else here. We got you. Whatever it is that you need, you know what I'm saying, 100,000% for your event in LA. Like I said, if you want, I'm telling you, my niggas get the fuck down and they represent La Raza for real.
Yeah, man.
They gonna get that crowd hyped the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Keep them hyped up on top of what your event's gonna do for them at all. So they just gonna be like, yo, this shit was even more.
Like I said, we bring in the whole entertainment, boxing, that whole vibe where you're not just sitting there watching the fights.
Yeah,
You're
and
we're hyping up the crowd. We getting people off their
there's some
feet.
good niggas for you to be linked up with too, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Because my man is signed to Rich and Ruthless. That's Lil Easy E's label. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man, they really, and they are LA.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like outside. Not to say that couldn't be done, but they are LA. You know what I'm saying? So they Compton, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Compton.
saying? Like
Dope.
what? You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see the footage. Hopefully I get linked up.
One time in my life, and it was one of the scariest moments.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest moments of my life. You know, Tego was sponsored by Hennessy.
Yes, I remember that.
They did the Hennessy tour.
So
me and Voltio go with Tego to LA.
Wow.
We don't know.
Salute.
We don't know that, you know, they got a big ass billboard with the Hennessy and with him sitting on the crown. So we're in a limousine. We go into Compton. We stop at this corner store.
A lot of those out there.
Yo, when I tell you that our limousine gets bum rushed, I was like, oh shit. Me and Voltio shitting bricks in the back looking at me, mira loco, sácanos de aquí. And Tego like, tranquilo. And he puts down the window, and when he puts his head out, them morenos went crazy. Tego! I'm like,
They know
Tego Calderon in Compton?
Gangsta.
He goes, got the big sunroof. He goes, mira eso. Look up.
And sure enough.
It's the Hennessy billboard.
Damn,
with him.
kid.
And that's why we were there, because he was coming to take the picture in front of it.
Oh, he knew what y'all didn't know.
And everybody else knew that he was coming. So they saw the limo pull up and they put
knew.
2 and 2 together. Yo, he's here. Yo, couldn't believe it. It was like an out-of-world experience for us to be going.
Yeah, of course.
On the other side of the world.
In Compton,
In
nigga.
Compton.
Salute to Compton, too.
In the middle of a all black neighborhood.
Yeah, word up, kid.
You're not thinking to hear no reggaeton.
Nah, you wouldn't think that at all.
And these niggas know who Tego Calderon.
Salute to the Compton
And they
area.
couldn't be there for him, and he's signing the Hennessy bottles and taking pictures with them, right from the limousine.
So G
and
right
and
there.
not only that, the most G part was when they come and throw him a little book bag in the car, and now we don't gotta stop anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the
We got all of our party favorites. Yeah,
that's the fire over there.
we
man.
got the party
Shit.
favorites for the weekend. He's like, well, y'all can't bother aquí. Yeah, I'm like, yes, nigga.
Shout out to the CPT,
It
man.
was my first trip over there to LA, my first time, and it was my first experience. I said, man, this is dope.
I had a blast, bro. I was in all them hoods, my nigga.
Yeah.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with me
That's
too.
one thing, man. People say, RayRok, you crazy. I did a on IG. I was in Jordan Torre,
Okay.
and you know we in Jordan Torre in La Perla, and people was like, nigga, you crazy. I'm live, and they're like, you crazy, and I'm like,
And that's people that are from there, so you crazy.
and I'm like, this is home, B.
Yeah.
Like, I can walk in through them hoods and you see little kids that know who RayRok is. I can go to the basketball
So
court.
Carmelo Anthony
and play
basketball
there.
court?
I
Yeah,
can go
nigga.
and I can go chill there and niggas like, you know.
Word
and
up.
they done seen what I've done and they know my
They know your repertoire,
the
baby.
repertoire.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've been able to gain the respect out there. And no matter where it's in Chicago and Humboldt Park, whether it's in LA, whether you take me to the Bronx, whether you take me to, you know, Massachusetts, whether
Yeah.
you take me to Hartford, Connecticut, we gonna get it poppin'. You gonna catch me in the hood. You can. One of my best, one of the stories that I love the most. We go to Chicago for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. For those of y'all don't know, I grew up a disciple.
Oh, wow.
You know, we go to
That's
to
crazy.
We go to Humboldt Park and
Okay.
perform. And there's about 30 Latin kings waiting for me. And I'm like, oh,
Here we go.
and Anthony's like, nigga, I told you, why you always throwing up your forks and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm always going to wear my black and blue.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, come here. I'm like, shit. I want you to come to a barbecue. And I ain't going nowhere. Nigga.
Right? You're like, niggas is lining me up right now.
Mhm. That's the first thing I'm saying. I go back and Rico was like, yo, nigga, they just offered a bag. And I said, that bag is for my head, nigga.
Yeah.
Because they see the colors that I'm wearing and
Yeah.
they know where I'm from. They don't see me perform out here before and they don't know that I always shout out my brothers and they know who they are out here.
Yeah.
So I'm not going over there. I go back to the hotel. When I get to the hotel, Motro, the radio host, is there. And he's like, I thought you was going to be in the hood. They set everything up for you. They got a huge barbecue and everything up for you over there. I said, now, mind you, he's a disciple too.
Okay.
So I'm like, it's good? He's like, I cannot believe you're not there. He drives me there.
Oof.
Now I'll go with him
Yeah.
because he knows Chicago.
Right,
And he's
yeah.
respected in Chicago. We're going to get out of wherever we going as soon as he makes the call. Bro, we go to the hood. We in Latin King territory.
Yeah.
There's niggas on the rooftops. There's walkie-talkies. You ain't coming in or out unless they say you coming
screaming
in.
Amor de Rey all over the place.
We get in B and they playing my record, but I'm playing like all 16 songs back to back to back to back to back. The album didn't change. They didn't play another CD.
There no skips. Yeah.
They playing it and they're singing it, and he's like, how much? He's like, I paid y'all to come. How much for you to perform? I said,
Wow.
I thought you already paid me to perform, nigga.
Yeah.
He's like, no. That was just for you to come here because I already know your background. And I knew that to get you to come to my hood and to sing for my people, you wasn't going to just come here. And I said, you ain't got to give me nothing else. I said, matter of fact, I told her, I said, Rico, give him their money back, nigga.
Word.
Wow.
And he's like, what? He's like, no. I said,
You talking about Rico, my man, our
Rico
man, the
Sanchez,
politics?
yeah.
Word. I know one thing about Rico. Rico like, chill, nigga. They give
Yeah.
us the fucking bag.
I
Let's
said, Rico,
eat.
give them their money back. I said, this is beyond music. This is some hood
This
shit.
is some real, this is street shit,
I'm
nigga.
a disciple, nigga. I'm performing in the middle of Latin Quarter,
Right?
man, in Chicago.
This
in
ain't supposed to be
Humboldt Park.
happening.
This ain't supposed to be happening.
Yeah.
And I'm getting up, and them niggas is up there singing our shit.
That's how much
And there's-
juice, kid.
Yes, them
What?
people is vibing, and they're cooking this food. We going in from building to building because they're,
You like, yo, Rico, do you
I'm like,
understand we're going to
yeah.
leave a martyr without having to die?
I was like,
Off
I
that?
could have never done this a few years ago.
Facts.
I said, if I would have walked into this hood a few years ago, I would have left in the
You'd be
back.
dead, kid. You wouldn't even went there because you didn't know better.
And as soon as they would have came to the festival, I would have been telling one of us around, we got to...
Yeah,
we gotta figure this shit out.
We gotta figure this shit out. But, you know, that's what music does.
Word.
That's
when you were like, yo, off of music, nigga. Props. What? Yeah, I guarantee. I don't know about the giving the money back. I'm just saying, I'd have been like, you know.
It was...
Nah, but I fuck with you.
Because I want them to know, I respect your gesture.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to pay me to come here. Just the fact that y'all brought me out here for the first and only time that's ever happened.
Word, I can only imagine, bro.
First and only time that we do a show and they say we have a party set up for you guys. We've just been waiting for you guys to get here. I'm like, what?
That's crazy, nigga.
And they were waiting for us. Like, y'all niggas ain't passing us without us getting to you and showing you one we can get to you.
That's what? Yo, real G's are very smart, ladies and gentlemen. Don't
one
get it
we
twisted.
can get to you. And that to me said, they know where I'm staying. They know everything about what we doing.
Just like when you came there, they said we did our research.
I said, give them their money back, B, because we gonna show them the same respect back tonight.
Man, that shit is...
We gonna show them the same respect back, and we gonna give their hood what they want. We gonna party tonight with them. We gonna have fun. We gonna drink with them, and I ain't gonna have to look over my back. And anytime I come back to the city, now I know not only do I got my heads with me, I got their heads with me anywhere I walk in the city too. That to me was like,
you probably saved some lies behind that shit. They probably gave a couple motherfuckers passes behind that.
I got something that we're trying to put together in Humboldt Park where we bring UCBL there and do what we get the lords from both sides, everybody, and say, you put yours, we put ours, and let's leave this shit here today and have some fun.
Like I said, anything you need from me, because that's one thing she'll tell you. I loves the hood. First night I went to Watts. As soon as I flew into LA, went straight to Watts, started shooting the damn video, and Compton that same night. Most motherfuckers might go during the day. I went straight to the nighttime. But guess what? I already had the pass to go through. You see what I'm saying? So, what?
Yeah, not many people can do that.
What?
Man. And I'm out there. I can walk around in any hood in this country, man, and keep my face on straight and walk up with my head high.
Many things to come out. I pray, man, for us, bro. Real, like I said, whatever you need, I got you. We got you. It's all love. And we're going to keep this building. But before we leave, I need you to make sure everyone knows where they can reach you. Except for the Kings, because they clearly know how to get a hold of you.
You can catch me on Urban Celebrity Boxing, UCBL Urban Celebrity Boxing on Instagram, Facebook. You can also catch me on my own. RayRok El Doble R is my IG. And it's also from my Snapchat. And on Facebook, you can catch me on Ray Santiago. RayRok El Doble R is on Facebook as an artist. But you can catch me on my personal page at Ray Santiago. And always at your service. You hit me up, I'm going to reach out. I'm going to respond. You hit my Instagram, I'm going to respond. Again, for all them local artists, man. Not only do we have a nightclub that you can perform at, a radio station like this that you can come and be interviewed at. We have a TV station where you can show your videos and you can be played and have interviews and be on a top 10 countdown. So reach out to me, man. Forget that shit they from Cimarron, they from the east side, we from the west side, we from fucking Orlando, nigga.
Facts.
We from the 407, we from the 321, and it's about time that we put a family together and we network what this city is and what the value to this city is.
And shout out to the 352 as well. Shout out to all my niggas in Ocala.
Ocala.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already know.
Fuego, let the peoples knows.
Instagram, Original Fuego. And Facebook, you can find me at Fuego's Necessary News. Do not jump in my inbox, please, because I'm going to block you.
Quick, fast. You already know what it is with the kid. Hit me up on TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Instagram at GQdaembassy, and also at checktherhymeradio. Facebook, like us at GQdaembassy, and also at checktherhymeradio. PayPal.me/GQdaembassy. Cash App, $ GQdaembassy. Also, if you want that word, I just downloaded the 2K shit. It's ridiculous. I'm not that nice. I ain't gonna front, but it don't matter. Shh, stop. This is my drop time. Stop. So, and the Call of Duty. Hit me up. G, the number 2, DAQ. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube at Check the Rhyme Radio. And also, all artists, producers, if you want to send your music for the Dope or Nope segment, make sure you send all of your original music. It does not have to be censored. Uncensored is even better for me at checktherhymeradio@gmail.com. Yeah, you already know what it is. RayRok, appreciate you, man. You already know what it is, man. Fuego, as always. Yes. Love y'all to death. To everybody that was listening, appreciate all the support. Make sure you sub all the channels and all that good shit. Follow everywhere accordingly. And yeah. So
until next time.
Until next time. Go with God. That's the only place you need to be.
That's it.
We out of here. Cheer. We are out.
Una cosa, la cosa que te voy a decir es eso, ¿ok? Bien clara. Try to have you trying to party in with Donatella. She made me